Good afternoon. You're through to Hat Films. Here with the latest and greatest in gossip news from Bristol.
Wow.
Got some incredible news today that it's very windy, so there's been a lot of embarrassing moments on the streets as people's dresses and stuff get lifted up.
Cyclist fell over in front of my house.
There you go, another one.
Wow, that's a lot of
desperately trying to pick up their bike. So
This
there you
is
go.
a crazy amount of news.
Hijinks and happenings and
I think
japes.
their hat fell off first, and then they got distracted, looked back, and their bike went over. So there you go.
Oh, jeez.
Man, I lost my barbecue cover into the neighbour's garden.
No, not a barbecue.
Nightmare.
Oh, so it's not really lost then, it's just off in the neighbour's garden then.
Yeah, but that could also just keep going, you know? Now that it's loose.
That's true.
Go back.
Obviously, I haven't got the time right now to go and ask for it. So, thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It's again
Yes, thanks for joining.
a split stream.
Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day. What happened yesterday is going to happen in the exact same way today.
But less Bill Murray.
A bit less.
Yeah, no Bill Murray. I'm sorry, guys.
A bit more Tom Cruise, unfortunately.
Tom Cruise
Edge of
is here.
Tomorrow.
No way.
Style.
Oh,
So Rocket League for the first bit, and then Valheim for the other bit. So look forward to that. More training, because tomorrow is the very exciting tournament. If you didn't know, please tune into that. That's going to be casted on the Yogscast stream, 2 till 5. We'll also be streaming here. If you just want to follow the Chocolate Boys all the way through the tournament, which is you're more than welcome to do. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun with Stumpy and Cole being the casters there. And I believe the name of the other person is Aaron. Aaron is doing the coordination of the camera angles, the overlays, and kind of the vision mixing and all that kind of stuff. So very exciting. We can confirm that we have a team consisting of Ravs, Ben, and Casual Gamer Guy. They are Team Flaps. We can confirm Team IKEA.
Nice.
Team IKEA are Xylus, Rythian, and Bree. Bree just liking IKEA rather than being anywhere near the homeland of IKEA, I guess.
Right, of course, yeah.
And then we have Team something about micro dicks, because it was Daltos that ultimately decided the name.
That's what that's the
The
name.
stupid
of it,
little dick
something
morons.
about-
TSLDM.
That was it. Stupid little dick morons. I like that.
Which has Dr. Simon Clark, who couldn't think up a better name. So
No.
he's trying to think of something better, but he's coming up short, much like his dicks, apparently. So there's that. Also with Dr. Simon Clark and Daltos is Alex the Rambler. So we have a solid team there. I don't know if any of them are good at Rocket League, but we'll see.
There's a part of me thinking that one of them will turn out to be some
Netherlands
amazing pro in secret and just, oh yeah, guys, I play this a lot in my spare time. It's my downtime game.
I'm terrified. I'm just going to open some drops on stream. I was doing this earlier and I realized I had loads, so I'm just going to indulge everybody in this.
Where are you finding those drops? I think
in your blueprints, or your garage, and then the third tab, I think.
Oh.
Wow.
I've 97. Is that?
Like, what? Right. Not in blueprint, sorry, it's in garage.
Okay, I'm in garage. Rewards, yeah?
Yeah, the third tab in, which looks like a little pokeball.
Show you. Okay, let's open a very rare drop.
It's an unboxing.
It is an unboxing.
Oh, Sandstorm.
Am I able to open?
Oh, it's finally smoothed out my settings. I had to put the render quality down to quality rather than high quality.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Very rare animated decal.
Don't understand.
Interesting.
What's happening? What am I doing wrong here? None of them are opening.
Well, I don't have any anymore. Oh wait, I've got uncommon drops now. Nice.
So what does the times 7 mean?
That means how many you have.
Yeah, none of them are opening.
You might be in the wrong. You might have opened all that lot. Go back and then go to the other ones. Different coloured ones.
Not
very rare trail. I quite like that trail. I will equip that trail. That trail is equipped now. You did miss Silly Song, because I haven't played it this year at all.
Yeah.
So you've
it's-
missed it for a
I
whole
play
year.
it in breaks and at the end and beginning of streams on mine. It's the only song I have set on there. So if
Oh
you
my
really want to
God.
hear it, or you can literally just listen
Ooh.
to it on Spotify. Is it on
A
Spotify?
very rare
Yeah,
drop.
I think it is. Right,
A
mine's
very
both.
rare drop. It could be an import or an exotic or just a very rare. Let's find out. It's very rare. Ooh, you know what? That's pretty cool.
Won't let me go down, ladies and gentlemen. The option is to. There we go. It just works now. Ooh,
I'll invite you both to a party.
Thank you. Can I get a very rare drop? I can. Can I? No.
Look at my car.
They're all uncommon.
Ugh, it's weird. Horrible nose.
I'm done. Right.
Brutal.
It's ugly trot. It's an ugly car.
God damn.
Where'd you get it from?
Jesus.
Just the drop I just got.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
There's lights in the center of the dash.
Very exotic
center of the-
look.
I don't know. Looks like somebody rammed a nice looking car into a wall and then stuck some lights on the front of the bonnet.
Oh wow. Jesus Christ. He's not holding back, Trot. Do you have anything to say about his palm tree on top of his car?
Looks lovely.
Trot, the back
It
of your
looks like
car
a
looks
misshapen
like
penis.
looks like an evil transformer. If you look at the back,
It does
of
actually, yeah. It's a bit. It does look very almost like Bumblebee eyes. Mine, of course, looks excellent and perfect. Look at the wheels.
Did
They
want to
are
trade it in. Oh, I need to get a garage.
semi-transparent. They look great.
Can you guys
There's nothing wrong about
spin
my car.
around these cars without like a micro stutter every couple of seconds?
No,
Can you
mine.
get a
No,
smooth
it's absolutely
spin?
fine for me. Yeah, clean.
What about
smooth,
this car then?
Under control. Wow,
Damn
that's
it.
quite the truck.
The
That's
fuck
cool.
is wrong with it?
Does the car? Okay,
That's
we've-
quite the
we've
truck.
asked- I think we've asked this question a lot before, but like, does the car really make a difference in terms of performance?
There's
or whether you
marginal
can hit it?
hitbox changes.
So do you think you have
speed-wise.
as much luck in this vehicle?
It really depends. I mean,
I
it's
don't know, man.
much of a muchness. Unless you're playing at like top tier level, I don't think it makes much difference. That's quite a nice car, though, isn't it? That truck.
What kind of anti-aliasing are you guys using?
I'll go through my settings if you like.
let's have a
So
look.
I'm
Yeah.
2560 by 1440 borderless with vertical sync turned on. My anti-aliasing is SMAA,
Okay.
high quality.
I've got FXAA. Hi.
Yeah,
Cool.
Is that worse than SMMA?
Cool.
SMA.
SMAA is more performance intensive compared to
It looks
FXAA.
better. FXAA, I think, is Nvidia's like quick and dirty, cheap and dirty.
Ooh.
It's a post-processing effect rather than any sort of rendering thing.
Rendered
My max
decent.
FPS is set to 144, but I don't think it ever reaches that because I've locked it to 60 on the monitor. High quality texture, world, and particle detail. Effects intensity is default, and all of those things are ticked. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
See if there's any
Will
cool
this make a
cars.
difference? Shit. Things are about to get real. Prepare your butthole for Rocket League. Oh, the alien. Oh man, it looks worse now. FXAA. I'm going back. Going back to you. Yeah, that smoothed out some of those jaggies. I
Wonderful.
recommend that option if you.
Let's give this a
Want
go.
less jackets.
Let's play a game. See how
I'm ready.
it's like. Peter.
Peter.
You prefer that car?
Peter. Quickly, Peter.
Supercube.
I guess. Yeah, it's a little bit better, I suppose. The bonnet makes a bit more sense, but
Okay,
Alright.
let's give this a go.
looks like a Mazda.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our first game of the day, and we'll be looking at potentially 6 or 7 goals.
Huge
Oh,
goals. Big
Huge,
goals.
big, giant, fat goals.
This is all just a big warm up for the thing that
Just
really
casual.
means a lot. This is just casual.
Nice.
Oh my God!
Oh, it's a freebie.
Wow.
I fucking fucked it up.
You did. So did I.
I fucked my own opportunity there.
They got it.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Shit a dick.
Yeah, they made.
7 goals. 7 goals. We need the 7.
We would love to check out the
Sometimes that
new
happens.
COD Zombies, but Ross's PC unfortunately has some major issues
Yeah,
running that game.
There's a massive update on Thursday where they're doing like an outbreak zombies, which I believe is basically like a war zone, but with shitloads of zombies in a team of 4. Which
Yeah,
sounds,
right.
I mean, I don't know the full details until they release it, but it looks pretty cool. So, oh shit, I fucked up there. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just change my PC, get the one from the office back, and send this one off on its merry way to be repaired.
Have you heard
Yeah.
from them yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But that'll be the solution. 'cause
Still under warranty.
I do want to play Zombies. The thing is that I can play Warzone on this machine, but every time nice goal. Every time I close Warzone, my entire computer crashes to the point I have to hold the power button down. So if anyone knows how to fix that, other than the countless forums I've looked at that don't give me any results or answers, I'd appreciate it. I'm leaning towards it being a potential motherboard issue. I don't know. Could be software. Fuck. I am smooth brain. That's all I know.
It would be
Someone else
strange
going
that the motherboard works right up until you close a computer game.
Exactly.
It doesn't
make sense.
Like, because the motherboard works and functions
Yeah,
as a computer.
the
that
game
will run
works
your-
absolutely fine. I can play. I've played Warzone
Ooh.
for hours. Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's a goal. For hours, and then just the moment you close it. But it also happened in the game of Valheim we played as well.
Yeah,
one
it's not
time
just the one
recently.
game.
It's just something clicks and it just dies. So
I wonder if it's worth trying a different have you tried a different graphics card in it?
well, originally, obviously, I tried the 2080. I actually moved the graphics card I had into a different slot to see if that was it, and it didn't change anything. Basically, it's quite a repeatable error, so I just opened up COD and then closed it again. And
What, with a different
crashed.
graphics card?
Not with a different one. I need to try that. So I
This
need
is
to
what I'm
try
saying.
it.
It
Oh,
could-
shit,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
just
mate.
locked it in!
It could be the graphics card as well. So try it with the
Yeah.
2080, one of the 2080s instead of the 3090. and try
I do
that.
have a 1080. on
that
my
as well.
desk,
That'll
but I
do.
need to-
Anything. Just try a different graphics card, because the other thing.
Tonight's mission.
Yeah.
I also reseated the RAM, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That you normally try.
Yeah, trying a different graphics card if you've got it is usually a really good step to try.
The PS2 would be powerful enough, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be a power issue.
These are 850 watt
Yeah.
PSUs, I think.
Yeah.
No, there's plenty of headroom. I told them that we wanted
Shit.
to put 3090s in it, so they calculated for
Sort it
power.
out, yeah. Computer things. I'm an old man. I don't know how computers work.
What is it? What is it?
What are chips? I didn't see any chips when I
man.
looked in there. And I was hungry. So yeah, that's my computer knowledge. Shit.
Send her out the field, knock her up.
Knocked up.
Trying to knock her
I
out.
got.
Trying.
Don't come
Yeah,
back on the
that's fine.
ball.
Shit.
Good
Save
saves.
Christ!
Solid saves.
It's in the mid. It's dropping down. You got a touch.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful
Nice.
touch! Amazing catch. That's
They
really,
can't help in the
really
air.
nice to see.
They did like a little touch.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
Easy peasy.
Nice. Very easy peasy. Way.
Ooh. Little chica. Oh.
Ah. Oh no. Nice. What do with it? Let's have a little look.
Stuttering so much for me now. I need to change some more settings.
Shit. Well, that ain't good at all.
It's really annoying because it's smooth as hell on stream.
It's
And so
weird.
nobody even gets to see the pain I'm dealing with.
Oh my god, I missed it. Shit. I've got 4 more goals to get. Christ.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I wasn't in the
What
right
a
position
shot.
there.
I mean, that'd be quite hard to defend.
Does the PC freeze when alt tabbing from Warzone?
No. It didn't.
Oh, you've noticed the new emote.
Hey, they got the clown
It's
emote.
come through.
It worked.
Just uploaded it before. Big thanks to Alice for making that one.
Yeah, she made a little emote when Trot was dressing himself as a clown. Through no
Clown!
fault of his own.
Amazing.
Clown boy. So now if you goof, they'll just be throwing that clown emote everywhere. Oh no!
Oh, you-
shit!
I itch my nose.
Oh, the
very
clowns are up.
briefly.
You got
The
to
clowns are really flying now.
It's a bit too far back.
Hat clown.
Just never close
Hat
Warzone.
joke. Hat joker. Hat clown boy.
We don't have a Tekishi's emote, you're right.
Oh no! No! It's
I love-
floating.
I love that one as much as I love
Oh, got a save!
uh,
Amazing save, Trot.
Put her up. Put up the wing.
the Late
no boost,
Boys
no boost.
one.
I'm going back.
Shit.
Oh,
Late boys. Oh right, yeah, the clock.
I love
Is that
emotes
most
that
you-
mark our failures.
Yeah, well. The failures that people enjoy to
They truly do.
mention, it's fine. Fuck! I mean, there have been 7
Sips
goals.
is taking
I
a
mean, I
break
wasn't
today,
wrong.
yeah. He's not streaming today.
I'd probably argue it's a well-deserved break. He's always streaming. Nice to have a little break from time to time.
Oh, they won. Oh. I would like to beat them. If they are, oh no, someone left. No, they all left. Never mind then.
Okay, never mind. It's okay. It was a warm-up.
Thank you very much to the following
I'm
people.
yet to be warmed.
Vorton Gaia, 19 months. That's $95 I gave you, boys. Don't regret a single penny. Thank you so much. When you
Thank
put
you.
it like
Thank you
that,
very
it's a
Thank
crap
you.
ton.
Cheers.
It is, thank you.
Celagol, 111, 42 months. Good day, Boix. Hello. Stevie H, 19, 4 months. Hi, Boix. Much love as always. My question to you is, what smaller things have you come to appreciate more throughout lockdown? Good question.
Sunshine.
Lollipops.
Yeah.
And the lack of it.
Sunshine, definitely,
Thank-
because we a lot of winter in lockdown.
Oh,
Discord.
Oh,
I've come to
podcast.
appreciate Discord a lot.
Yeah,
Discord's been really good. Just games in general. I've had even higher appreciation for gaming
Yeah.
and the fact that it's quite a nice social thing to do.
Yes.
And yeah, I think
Plants. I've definitely
Plants,
realized
nice,
how
nice.
much I like
Plants are good. We've got a
living
lot of
things.
plants.
yeah, I'd
And
like to get
being
some plants in a
around
new place.
green things is nice as well.
Some green instead of minimalist.
Did you see that? There's a time-lapse GIF of plants like breathing and moving on Reddit the other day. That was so
yeah, the
nice to see. Like, it was
time-lapse.
really interesting. Like a 24-hour time-lapse of how they move, like
I didn't
with
see that.
sunlight and stuff.
Sounds
It's
quite
really
cool.
quite cool. So
I've just
Yeah, I
set
like
up
that a
like
lot.
a little like germination station.
oh, nice. Okay.
So
cool.
basically, it's like a couple of seed germinators, which are like those tubs, you know, that you put seedlings in, and then
Those little
a
ones,
little lid over the top.
Mhm. Oh,
the
nice.
humidity.
Oh, what?
But I've got 2 sets of seedling pods on a little heat mat because the heat mat helps them germinate faster,
Hello.
apparently, because it simulates the warmth
Hello,
of
Stumpy.
summer. Yeah, hi Subpar. Thanks for the raid.
Cheers. Cheers.
We had fun in Among Us. I tuned in very briefly. Oh, Among Us. Sweaty Among Us lobbies. Did you have a good time? I think
Might
the
grow
boys
some
will win. Of
cress.
course. Of course
Any
we're going
advice
to
for
win.
growing cress, Smith?
You can pretty much grow it anywhere, I think. Like, isn't the cress ridiculously easy to grow?
I
Isn't that
remember.
the whole
I remember
thing?
at school
It's
we
easy as
grew
a
them in,
spider
like,
plant.
a cupboard because it was like so dark and
Yeah.
it just grew fine. And it
Dank.
was just like trying to find the tiny little crack of light.
Yeah, cress is pervasive,
Sorry?
really.
I've been learning, trying to learn a lot about how to grow plants, basically this year.
Botanist.
It's a
I
botanist.
even measure the pH of my water now to check that it's appropriate, and have about 3 different ways of watering things based on the plant, and have these full spectrum lights and stuff like that I like put over the plants and stuff.
God damn.
Quite fun.
Nice.
It's a little project.
That's more
Just
nuanced and
practice for you
scientific
starting
than...
an insane grow house.
Yeah, pretty much. When it's legal to grow in the UK, I'm going to be capable of growing a huge amount.
He's got a forest in his flat.
Germany. Germinating the seeds.
Helen knows a surprising amount because her mum is a
Horticulturalist.
horticulturalist, yes.
Horticulturalist.
She did
Yeah.
garden landscaping and things and whatnot.
Oh, nice.
It was mostly outdoor plants, I guess. Knowledge like that. However, you kind of pick up a lot of indoor knowledge
Oh shit. Tall. Oh, nice.
too.
Yeah, also kind of the reptile stuff is sort of transferable to plants.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
in that like
They need them for
reptile
one.
keeping is all about like light, heat, humidity, like which is like the same deal for it's the same deal for most living things, but it's kind of interesting to try and get like the perfect environment, and the way that seeding and growing and propagating is completely different based on kind of plants they are. Like some plants you can take a cutting of a leaf and grow roots from it, for example. Others you have to use more complicated methods. It's it's just a cool world, and eventually I guess you'll be able to grow your own food and stuff if you learn enough about it, which is going to be necessary in the future.
I guess you need more space for the food thing. I mean, I guess how long does it take,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, to grow carrots? Do you reckon?
I'm not sure. Most things are it really depends on the
potatoes.
environment, because if you're growing them outside, obviously you have regular seasons and stuff to deal with, right? So you can trick plants into growing and flowering quite a lot using light and things like different light patterns.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure. Maybe you could grow like carrots hydroponically and do it in a couple of months.
Football. Christ. A couple months, I see.
Yeah,
This is the
but
thing,
some
is like-
plants you can grow anywhere between 1 to 6 months. It's quite a broad,
I feel like I get through a bag of carrots at least, like, I don't know,
Oh,
within
exactly.
a short space of time. So the amount you have to like grow for yourself would
Big.
probably be quite a big
Yeah.
undertaking. You'd have to have quite a garden for it, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
And then make sure you plan enough to, like, oh shit, they tapped it in for us.
4-0. It's 4-0.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, to grow enough food to actually feed you entirely, then you're going to need a big area of ground, unfortunately.
Put some real effort
But
into it.
what is interesting, right, is like typically those calculations are done based on how much land you got available, and other stuff like soil quality, water, the light available, that kind of thing. But with growing indoors and using more scientific methods like hydroponic-based methods, you can actually grow faster and with higher yields. So you can actually grow more in less space,
Tap it into-
depending on the methodology you use.
I like to grow potatoes, like shitloads of potatoes. Just lots of them, like so many potatoes.
So
you
a
can
way
store
to
them for ages, right?
So,
Technically.
when they start growing those roots out the side,
Yeah,
of them,
that's when they're ready to go, right?
Yeah, so take a potato, if you ever want to try this. Take a potato that you like, put it in the dark in some water, right? So there's a better way to set it up where you don't drown the potato. But if you half submerge the potato in water and then put it in the dark, it'll grow root systems down into the water, and eventually a plant will sprout from the top of the potato, and that'll be a potato plant.
Nice.
Now, obviously, the potatoes are like the root structure, right, of the thing underneath the soil of a plant normally.
Yeah.
So you need to cut bits of that plant off the top of the potato, plant it, and then wait for the potatoes to grow on the bottom of that plant, and then you can harvest those and eat them.
Nice.
So that would be a way to grow a potato if you wanted to.
Shit.
But draw the rest of the fucking out is certainly a part of that as
yeah.
well. But I saw a thing on somebody I saw a thing on somebody growing potatoes the other day. That was quite interesting.
Nice.
Fucking hell, what a mess.
Yeah, I might start growing some
Lord.
stuff in the new place. Utilize that south-facing sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another interesting thing though
Hey!
is like a lot of the plants, like house plants especially, don't actually want a lot of sun, and so you can quite easily kill plants with too much sun, which is another fun thing I found out.
Shit.
And drafts. I didn't realize I had this
really?
really amazing peacock plant
Main
a
menu.
while back, and
Okay.
Purely use left the game, right? Okay, going back. Yeah, I had this really amazing peacock plant a while back, and the drafts like came in through the wall. I didn't realize during the winter and just killed it completely from behind. I was just like,
Jeez.
oh.
Damn.
Yeah, super sad.
Brutal.
We're
you
gonna go
wanna change
ranked now.
Do you want to change your settings?
Yeah,
I mean, I've changed loads of them, and it's not really changing anything, so I'm just sort of dealing with it.
Oh, that's so strange.
Want you nice and smooth for the
Yeah,
tournament.
for tomorrow.
I know,
Yeah, right.
I would love that too.
Now's the time to try everything.
Yeah, I've been changing things on the fly. I don't know why. For whatever reason, it's smoother in OBS than it
Stumpy
is
still there?
in the game window.
Maybe you've got some insight into performance issues. Is there any difference between the
Must be
Epic
PC
launcher
related, though.
version? Perhaps.
What if it's our graphics card, Smith? We've got the exact same graphics card. What if we've had
Some
issues?
duds.
Duds.
These are duds.
It's a duds. Both of them are duds. We bought
Drop
from
down the res
places.
even further. Do it 1640 by 4080. Yeah, nice. I'll try it. Tiny little box.
Thank you to the following people. What did I get to? Elksy Moose, 11 months, nearly a year's worth of Ascension. Go Chocolate Boits. Got my Kinder Buenos at the ready. Nice. Kimberly,
Oh,
Tier
nice,
2, 19 months. Good luck for the tomorrow Choco Boys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Malacalypse, 23, 6 months. Dr. Lumpy Grumpus, 40 months. Love you, boys. Thank you very much.
Yes, Lumpy Grumpus.
Brief Bread Fruit, 18 months. Fucking love the pancake video, boys. When will the Chef Dorito open their own restaurant?
Is that on the market?
I mean, that'd be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Like, come and eat, like based on what the lizard likes to eat. Today we're serving again just a lot of worms, some green raw kale. Bon appetit.
Wow. Calculator 1992, 60 months. Thank you very much. Callum Beeg, 9 months. Lots of love, boiks. Joshy Pop 11, 45 months with the new clown emote. Clown. Thank you.
Clown.
Smithy Boyk gifted 5 subbies. Our first gifter today. Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Thanks, Smithy Boyk.
Always providing top quality gifting. Rumboyd, thanks for 10 months, 37 total. What were the other 2 teams for tomorrow again? We got Team IKEA and Team Flaps. And there's another team. I always get the acronym wrong because it's hilarious and was made up on the spot. Something TSLDM, the stupid little dick morons.
Yes, that was it, yeah.
Consisting of
Stupid
Dr.
little
Simon
dick
Clark,
morons.
Daltos, and Alex the Rambler.
They're the real
Yeah.
ones to watch in this. Like,
Yeah.
They're the underdogs, for sure. They're the
Don't take the name. Yeah, don't just pay attention to the name.
stupid little dick
It's not
morons.
stupid little dick morons have some clout there.
Big fan. Sips is not playing. No, he is not taking part in this
No,
tournament.
he doesn't feel confident in the ring.
No. A subpar, but an
Yes.
HD. Thanks again for that raid. Unsweet. Thank you for 5 months. Thanks for all the content. Sending warm wishes from Texas, I assume. TX. Thank you very much. Underworld Chris, thanks for 100 bitties. The Dave Still One, thanks for 19 months. Looking forward to all the yogs playing Rocket League tomorrow. A great idea, especially with the pro casters. Hopefully it'll bring a crowd. And how is the A7S3, Ross? The camera.
It's great. I mean, you saw some of it in the pancake video. That's what I was filming on. And yeah, it's incredible. But yeah, haven't really been able to really stretch its legs. But yeah, amazing camera. The focus is incredible. Quality is amazing. And the options on it are just pretty endless, really, in terms of... Well, they're not endless. It doesn't do 8K. But Who needs 8K?
You found an end already. Sounds like you've immediately
I found the
an
end.
end.
Fuck, I found the end.
Oh,
There it is.
it doesn't do 8K.
It doesn't do 8K.
4K.
Okay, shit.
Is it
Who needs 8K
4K
right now? But-
120 or not?
Yeah, it does
Does it
4K
do
120.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Which is
Pretty
really
sweet. Get some
Um,
amazing like classic sped up, slowed down stuff. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can do
know
some,
that,
some
like-
pretty interesting stuff with it.
Method to make it really smooth looking.
Yeah,
That
Thank
looks
you.
Really awesome.
To Beetle Borger, 17 months. How long does it take you to poop? It varies.
Not very long actually. I'm quite proud of that.
Depends. What, the
Quite.
actual pooping or sitting on the toilet? Because sometimes I'll just read an article on my phone for a bit. and
Slowly
then
herniate.
I'll realize that I spent 10 minutes just reading. But the poop section, that takes a couple of, maybe a minute less.
Yeah, a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Couple
That's
To
good.
actually exit my body,
That's
it's
healthy.
moments.
Like people out there where it takes like 20 to 30 minutes to take a shit. It's like it's not right, guys. You're not
You're
eating
backed
the
up.
right foods.
You need
like
some more fiber.
it should not take that long for you to poop. Like my God, even me, and I'm a famed shitter. I really do.
A famed
you know,
shitter.
No mercy on what I put in my body. I'm just like, right, well, on the insides of dealing with this. I've never had, well, not frequently had a problem with pooping. It's always decent. It's always consistent. That's great. I feel
I
happy
hope
about
that
that.
answered your question there.
Yeah, feel really happy about it.
Coconut Monster, 8 months. Thank you. Mithrasil, 23 months. Nico the Bricko, 1,000
Oh,
bitties.
classic.
Watching from the land down under. Been enjoying the
Oh.
Valheim streams. Keep them coming, boys. Thank you.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you very much. Unique Rogue, 8 months. Thank you very much. That's all that. Wonderful. Excellent. Let's try. Should we try ranked? Do we want to try ranked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
get
get in
our
that
game
competitive
faces
spirit.
We got this rocket boost, I think. Could it give me the same items twice?
Maybe.
Fuck. 'Cause
Maybe you get two of them and
bastards.
you have to sell one on the street. You have to physically go outside
Maybe.
and sell one.
Do you want to buy a boost
Here we
for
go.
your rocket car? I'm not on drugs.
I will swap it for drugs though.
I will swap it for drugs.
Bets are on. It's time to soak in those nuggets of knowledge that we've been given by our coach,
Yes, by
Casual, who
Casual,
is
of
also in
course,
a rival
he is.
team now, which is a bit, I don't know,
It's
bit
disheartening,
traitorous, bit betrayal.
yeah, yeah, but he couldn't join us
Betrayal.
if he
Mid.
wanted to. That's the annoying thing. I think that he would desperately want to be on our team, don't you think?
Oh!
That's good. Oh yes, beautiful.
We kind of hit each other and it helped.
Bit of a lucker, wasn't it, that one?
Bit of a lucker.
Yes, we're gonna have to try and attack our sensei.
Sensei, it's time for the student to become the master.
He's just
Yes.
our man on the inside, guys. That's all it is.
That's what we're
Oh.
Ding
that's
dong.
what we're telling
Another
people. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Another one.
Is it ranked?
Frank Lampard.
We don't know.
Is it ranked?
It is
I think
ranked.
it is. Yes.
This is ranked. And we are
Wow.
dominating the field. There he is in chat, being a traitor. It's a quote from Star Wars. The good
Oh,
films,
it's in the
you
mix,
know,
in the
new
mix.
trilogy, the best ones.
Yeah.
It's in the mix. Oh.
Whoa.
It's so mixed, it's now in our side.
It's now an R mix. Oh,
Oh.
great save.
Nice.
Remember, we're mixing.
I'm
Someone
out.
behind the other one,
Come
behind
hit
the
it.
other
Come
one.
hit it.
I got
Nice. Right,
Mixing.
I'll stay mid.
there.
It's going over. It's rolling over.
Yeah, they knocked it a bit.
Going around to meet it and tossing it back. Oh, it's not in a great position.
Ah, missed it. Go on, Smith.
All three of them are on it.
Like dirty dogs in the dark.
I'm on the rise. This is the main.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably should have
Floundered
gone out
in
to
that
hit
goal.
that.
dunked it.
Yeah.
Dunked it.
Yeah, Ross
Clown it up
then
some
should
more.
have come out.
You want me to clown it?
It's fine. It happened real quick.
It's a tough one
Should
to
mark him.
overcome. Mark!
Shit.
What a ping. Oh, that's open. No.
Oh.
That's going to drift across.
Come on. Oh, they blocked it.
Close one.
Back we go. I'll go for it first. There we go.
Nice.
Follow it up.
I'm back.
Yep. Ding dong.
Nice.
Who's home? Me.
It's Chris Trott.
Ding dong.
I'm here to take your pride.
Oh, you were there
Shit.
too. I didn't even see you.
Not again.
Hot Jupiter, thanks for
Alright,
4 months on Prime.
Goal.
Indeed, thank you.
Right foot forward was successfully executed.
See, I always leave it. I just leave it because I always presume somebody's
Admit-
going to forget. So I just leave it every time. Unfortunately, once in a while that means it doesn't. But then on that side, I went for it. I guess.
Well, it's because you were furthest forward. In
Right,
that instance, you should have gone
So
for
that
it.
was the right decision. Okay, cool.
Fuck.
Me
Oh,
and
nice
Ross were-
save.
Ah,
Thank you.
And then
Beautiful. Beautiful.
that was quite a tight angle. I nearly didn't put it in. I
Very tight.
knocked it.
Yeah, see, I'm just desperately flipping in there. Flip and a miss.
There's a Salmon Boy emote already, I believe. Oh no, wait, there's a mixer. Never mind.
I thought there was a Salmon Boy emote. Oh, it's high, but is it?
It is in.
Oh,
It's in.
nice.
They're going to be forfeiting soon, I imagine.
Yeah. Because Deza didn't even give a shit.
Yeah, Des for life. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Ah, there it
There we
is.
go.
There it goes.
There it is.
Ding dong. Ross is still tier 3 gold.
Tier 3. Amazing.
Division 4. I'm about to be tier 3. Oh, gold 3, sorry. If we win the
I
next
am
one.
as
Maybe.
well.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's the same for me. Oh, Des for life. 1, 2, 3. Looks like his ping caused him to lose that one. Tournament winner as well. Nightmare.
That's a shame. That's a
Oh.
real shame.
That's real fall from grace, isn't it?
Do you know what is also good? Daltos and Alex Rambler are in America, so
Oh, God.
their pings are going to be wild.
Oh,
bonkers.
my God. That's amazing.
And they're with Dr. Simon Clark.
Poor oh.
It's going to be all over the place.
We'll just have to call out the plays a couple seconds ahead. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
oh, I nearly would have got. If I'd hit that, I think that could have been.
that would have
something,
been great. Yeah.
but, yeah. Oh, that's my bad. Oh,
No.
okay, I'm in the mid.
Right, there's two of them back here. Oh,
Nice.
it's looking good. It's looking promising.
Nice.
Oh,
I put her in.
nice.
Oh my god.
I thought it was going in, but
LMG.
good
at
little
that.
ping. Amazing.
Oh my
little
god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
ping. Do you reckon the other team's practicing like this?
I hope not.
I
I hope we just
I don't think
trounce,
so.
you know? I just want to trounce.
Just want to trash some people
Flanks
we
that schlounce. Oh,
Yes!
ding dong! I
Amazing
found the
positioning.
hole.
know. Wow,
Great
you
position.
did. You did. I was kind of too far over.
Little punt. Lovely
Oh,
finish. Look at that.
nice.
Between two guys. Amazing.
Nice. They're meeting that sandwich. Definitely.
Drax
Chris Trott.
down schlounce.
Right, I'm in the
punt.
middle. If you can get
Okay.
over across.
Not really.
No, it's bounced away from the wall. Okay.
Noobs.
See where this is going. Let's just.
I missed it.
Okay, it's still in there. They're half.
Rolling
Ooh.
it.
Oh, bollocks.
Promising. It's promising.
Bollocks.
Nice save. Oh, yes.
Oh no. Oh nice.
Whoa, crap. I kind of stopped it, but
Yeah,
sort of just
nice.
centered it.
Fuck,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
playing like I've never
He
played
is
before.
Amazing. There's so much
I
fire.
should
coming
save
from
all
you,
this for
Chris Trott. Are
tomorrow.
you just muscle memory what you're doing now. Muscle memory it.
Okay, just
Go for
copy,
it, Smith.
repeat. Carbon copy tomorrow.
Yep. Nice.
Okay. Staying back just in case. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Away, man. Away, man.
Away.
Keep it away.
Fucking away, man.
Keep it away.
Fucking away. Keep the away from goal.
And
Okay,
mid.
try and center it. Oh, no, they just got everyone there right now.
Ah, I missed it. Nice.
Oh.
Carpenter.
All right.
Actually worked.
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
fair
God.
play,
What a
fair
save.
play.
Jeez.
That was amazing.
I got no boost either. I was like, oh, God.
Fuck, I missed it.
Oh, well, they just got
They
past
missed.
me.
Okay,
Okay,
I
good.
got no boost.
Ross first, then Smith,
Right,
then me.
see where they're gonna
Go
land
for it.
this. Bounced off the wall.
I got no boost. I got no boost. Clear
Fuck.
it. Clear it.
Floundered.
That was a little flounder.
All right, I'm back
Ross,
in goal.
I'm behind you.
Goal.
I'm behind you, Ross.
All right, okay.
Go for it.
See where
Ross.
this fucker's going.
Just go wild. Yes.
Right, cool. You got nice. Okay, I need someone behind me.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I'll behind you, Ross, now. Rice and pudding.
Rice.
Oh shit.
Coming straight
Richard
back
off the
in.
It's in the middle again. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pop.
yes. Oh, nice.
Nice. Good challenge.
Oh, he's gonna knock up the wall. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit, he got it.
Unlucky. Got this, Smith.
Yeah, I'm behind you. You try and hit it if you like. Hit it.
Now I'm
Okay,
coming
right,
back.
now I'm going to go for it now.
Nice.
Thanks for the backup.
Jesus.
I just
That's why we're there.
Circling back round behind you, Trot.
Yeah. Oh,
I really love that we're
forget
playing
it.
like this. We're 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, we
to
need
be there.
to. We've
We
still
need
got a
the
minute.
practice.
Still
Yeah,
very
true.
much lose this.
It's good to
True.
stay in this formation.
It's a close game.
Shit.
Go on,
Are
Smith.
you behind me, Trot?
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks. This time the bounce. Behind you, Trot. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clear these bastards. I'm going to clear it.
Yep.
good.
Follow up.
Yeah, hit it. I'm not there.
Oh,
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fought for that, didn't we?
We did.
Yep.
When we try, we succeed. We're really falling into line. Right foot forward.
Ding.
I'll be back
Oh.
up, Ross. Remember, right foot forward. For
Yeah,
side
yeah.
by side.
Oh, they've stopped it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm with you in the middle.
I'll try and knock
You
it.
can try and center it.
Oh, they've lowered it. Oh,
Can't
shit.
go back.
We've won anyway.
Don't say it, Trot. They might score 3. 4, I guess.
We did it. We should go up a bracket. Are we going to go up a bracket?
I hope so. Come on. Bollocks. Smith's gone up. Smith went up to goal 3.
Smith.
Goal through, baby. Yeah.
Trot's doing all the legwork. He's just
So dumb. It's so stupid that this always happens. Like, Troy's
Yeah.
definitely the best player. Like, it's just proof
Yeah.
that this doesn't work.
Just based on how many games we've played, I think, in rank.
Yeah.
It's not a very good fucking gauge, though, is it?
But it's funny. It's for the meme, at least.
I mean, it's great for the meme.
It's
great for the
it's
meme.
brilliant for the meme.
Shots forward. Go,
Yes. Went in there hard.
Oh,
my
bollocks.
God.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh my God! Save.
That was
Shit.
nice.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's kind of my fault. Well, the first bit. Should
It's
have
just
been on.
music. This is very interesting.
I'm not getting any of it. Oh. Wow.
I'd like some weird little tune playing.
Yeah, like bluegrass music. It's dumb.
Pop.
They've added. It's basically you can choose your own custom music every time you score, which for me just.
Oh, I've not gone
annoying.
out the way. Anyone got boost?
Go on, smack it. Nice.
Okay, it's mid.
Whoa.
Shit. Oh no. That's not good.
Nice recovery,
save.
Trot.
Nice save. Desperately trying to get back.
I'm hit.
Oh, sorry. So am I. Clumsily knocking people
Go
out.
for it, Ross. Nice.
Oh, shit. Nice!
Oh, Trot!
From the sky!
Yes!
Amazing!
Nice.
Amazing.
I was literally behind you.
Yeah,
I was
you
trying to
were
do the
there.
Yeah,
same
you were.
thing.
You're flying together.
Yeah. Look at this. You
Fine,
both
we're
go
doing
for it.
Look at this little cross.
He did.
Oh,
He
that's
did.
very
I think
nice.
you would have.
I think yeah, you would have hit it if Trot didn't get it. You were definitely back up there. Oh,
Nice.
nice little dink.
Just slow down the play. Go for it, Ross. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, gee.
I'm going for this. Need backup.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
go. Trot's behind you.
Oh,
And it's rolling, it's rolling. Hey!
nice. Jeez. Oh my god, get wrecked.
If we do really badly in the tournament, maybe we should just show this footage instead. And then
Here's some
Craig
stuff
can-
from their preseason. They were looking great. Chris Trot tore a
know where it
hammy
all-
and then it all went downhill from there.
popped a wheel. Oops.
He tore his
not-
thumb muscle. Can't play.
His thumbs are out for at
What is
least
that
2 weeks.
called?
Your thumb,
Thumb
muscle.
The muscle in your thumb. It's probably
What, the
multiple,
big meaty
right?
one basically beneath it, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, there's going to be multiple, yeah, because they can only contract, can't they? It's the problem with muscles.
Nice!
Oh, another goal.
That's in.
Another goal.
Yes! There we go. Just before I got blown up.
They don't know what they're doing, to be honest. What,
Trot
those
got
balls?
hand jerkitis. His wrist got swollen.
Damn it.
From all the wanking, and now he's out of the game for 3 weeks.
Okay.
They
Oh,
forfeited. Get out of
Whee!
here. There you go, Trot. Here, you should be tier 3 now, surely.
I hope
How
so.
many wins? Just back to back to back to back.
Yay! Gold
Yay!
3!
You did it.
Nice.
Nice. He's in
I have the
champion
lowest
circle.
MMR of us three as well. You guys are like 645-ish. I'm at 608.
Oh. Oh, my.
What's the next level? Is it platinum
Oh,
above
man.
gold?
Yes. Platinum. Ross tickled it before, I
I
believe.
have tickled platinum.
Not in this, though. I don't think... I think we did it in, like... one of the silly ones. I know it was this one. Was it this one? Maybe it was. Alright, Smith, it's yours with Ross back up.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Thanks. Came hard back on the ball there, so it's kind of
Oh.
lucky.
I think he blew me mid-air. Impressive.
Hot. Mile High Club.
Very, very hot, yeah.
I'm behind you both. Go for it.
Oh, little fucking tap.
No!
Oh!
Oh, fuck you.
Classic cell.
Seriously. That was such bullshit. Right, manages to get that, and then I miss him, and then... whatever.
It's okay. Brushed off. We can do this.
We're the kings of
Did I even
Comebacks.
touch that?
kings of comebacks.
Brushed it.
Oh, good save.
Oh.
Go for it.
It's a high ball.
Nice, dink.
tap. Great tap.
They got some good aerials on the go. Certainly a more
Yeah.
formidable team.
Oh, shit. Coming in for backup.
I'm here.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. I'm behind you.
Damn!
Oh, shit.
Cuts
yeah,
off
right.
at every
I'm gonna come in
pass.
for that, Ross. If you want to cycle round. Okay. We need to back trot.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Nice. Okay, I'm behind you, Ross. Go for it.
I'm behind you, Smith.
Oh, fuck me. Double tapped.
It's gone over.
No, it's not gone. Yeah.
Right, I'm in goal.
Smack it.
Go for it.
Smack
Go for it. Go for it.
Smack it.
Oh, his mate.
I'm going.
Teed up his mate.
Yeah.
I missed
God.
it.
He's still in? Oh,
Nice
nice save.
save.
Nice save. I'm back in goal.
Yeah, I'm behind you, Ross. Go for it.
I'm behind you. Go. Let's go.
Kept it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Kept it up.
Nice.
Go mid. Go mid.
Oh,
I'm trying to
God,
circle back
yeah.
round.
Yeah, like you say, they're going for the aerials each time, which is tricky. Okay, nice.
Even then, they almost got me.
Oh, got touched to it. Coming back round behind you, Ross. Feel free to go for it, Ross. Nice.
Little tap, but we've knocked it immediately back.
I'm still in goal. So feel free to go. Anyone?
I'm behind you, Smith.
Okay. Going up behind Ross. Keep going, Ross. Keep going.
Shit,
Mix it, Ross. If you
I'm
can, mix it.
boostless.
If you can, you got no boost. Yeah.
It's going roll. It's rolling around. Is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
They've got two, unfortunately.
This Huzanami. It's very good.
Shit. These guys are good. Good at defending. It's the aerial game. When someone's got aerials, they have such an upper hand.
Yeah, consistent. Like I think like Trot's aerials are pretty good. Mine and
Yeah.
yours can be okay, but like when they've
Yeah,
just
very
all
hit
got
and miss,
consistently
honestly.
good, like it's
Yeah.
like hard.
If they're in the air catching the ball before it hits the ground, they got an advantage on us.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
Go back. Go back.
I'm behind
Oh,
both of
I
you.
need to answer the door.
Jesus.
Damn it.
Ah!
Oh,
No, they're rolling it in.
I need to answer my door. Somebody's calling me.
Shit.
Okay, it's all right. I'll take this all the way, right? Oh, God.
Shit, they're rolling it.
No, what
Oh
a
my
save!
God, Jesus Christ. Managed to ricochet perfectly.
Nah, he got over me.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. They
No!
rolled it in.
Oh,
just
fuck, that's our,
rolled it
that's
in.
our goal. I thought that was theirs.
Man, these guys are tough.
It's that guy. That guy that I fear. Posture check.
Penis check. Still there?
Barely.
Think so.
Holding on.
It's hard to
Oh.
find.
They put us in a
Shit,
nice
it's a
position.
bounce. Come on, son. Nice.
Oh,
nice punch.
chip. No,
Yeah, keep it
almost.
up.
Ah, no, I didn't hit it right.
Both quite close together there.
Yeah, sorry, I was hounding it a bit. Getting frustrated.
In the middle. Oh.
Bugger.
Fuck.
Booger. It's a massive step up from the previous team.
It really is, yeah. Well,
That's your Smith. Oh.
Sorry. Just not concentrating.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going for this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Teed him up. Teed him up.
Oh, well.
Yeah, tough one. That was a fucking hard game. They were great at defense and attack. And aerials, which all of our weaknesses. the next one. We'll get the next one. Come on, guys. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all. 6716. Yeah. Wild. Wild.
Very wild.
Wasn't very poggy at all. Thank you to the real JSTA Clarky for subbing on Prime, and definitely maybe for subbing on Prime as well.
Sorry,
Whoa.
bit of a carpenter mishap there. Okay.
Damn. Really far away.
Oh,
Perfectly centered for him. Jesus.
it's fine. It's
Ugh.
fine. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, yes, they're not perfect at their aerials, which is always nice to see.
You know how-
us.
You know how Rocket
Don't
League rank
empathise.
gets after a while. One really hard team
empathise
and
with
one really easy team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just flip flop between this rank.
Yeah.
In the mid. Ooh, a bit late. I was.
Hard angle.
Try and stay available mid. Let's tossing it in
Mhm.
into the mix.
Mhm.
In the mix.
Oh,
Ah, they
just got a
tossed it
little
up. They
touch.
tossed it over you.
Toss me.
They tossed her. Tossed over you.
Nice.
It's a power mix. It's a power mix.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good hit. Christ.
I'll bring it back in. Oh.
Alright, Smith.
See you later.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
That's
I
a
hit it
bad.
wrong.
That's a bad miss. I'm
I'm back
rushing
and go.
back. I'm rushing back.
Doom song. Oh,
I got blown
I
up.
fucked
Blown
it.
up. Blown
Somebody
up.
else hit
Little
it.
tap
I'm
shot.
not in the right
Nice
angle.
one. Nice one.
Oh.
No! Shit. They had a lot of guys in goal.
I just was none of us were back. Well, apart from Trot,
I just got blown.
back
Yeah,
in goal.
unfortunately.
None
I
of
was
us got
there.
back in with that whole offense. It's really hard to get back in for some reason.
Right. Is this me? Gunning.
No, it's Smith.
It's whoever's in front, right? So
No,
left side
because
then.
the side ones are always closer.
I thought I was closest. Shit.
Nope.
I need to learn where I am. I need to
I'm
learn
not
my
checking,
distances.
Like, yeah, we need to check at the beginning of every match, like of every kickoff where we are position-wise. I didn't check then either, and obviously I was the one that was meant to do it.
Well, I can call it out every time if you want.
Yeah,
If
cool.
you see it- if you see it
I
from the
think that would
back,
be easier just to say
if you see it from the back,
your ball.
yeah, it's a little bit harder when you're at the front to see it.
I have an extraordinarily
Mixing?
smooth brain. Scientists say there isn't a smoother surface.
Polished.
Yeah.
There's no friction. Incredible. They're going to use it as a perpetual motion device when he dies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, and again.
Yes.
It's a perfect lineup.
Mirror brain. Nice. So smooth.
This is the smoothest surface I've ever felt. Feel it. Wow. My fingertips feel so strange touching the surface.
All right, I'm forward.
I don't feel like I'm touching it at all.
So little resistance.
So
See,
much.
I had a bit of stuttering then, which meant I couldn't quite get in a position properly then.
Fuck.
In the mid.
Don't smooth brain this. Go on. Very nice. There we go. All right. Fuck. Swing and a miss.
Nice. Nice save.
Behind you both.
Oh,
did I miss
Good
that?
reason.
Fuck me. I missed it. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, when that happens, it's just like, oh god, we both missed it. Alright, I'm in the mid.
Tapped it back.
Ooh. Get in there.
Oh.
Mixed.
It's going back in again.
Yeah. I'm standing back to see where that goes. You got that?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so. Oh no, they've got it as well. Nice, keep it going. Keep the pressure on. Mix it.
Rolling around.
Nice.
It's
Swedish
mixed.
sky hook. Swedish sky hook.
Oh, not quite, not
I got
quite.
no
This-
boost. Absolutely none. I got stuck against another guy as well. Horrible, like falling into a tar
Shit.
pit whilst trying to make a goal happen.
Yeah. Oh my god! See that guy! Fucking hell! That was actually quite an impressive shot, though. Jesus. Look at that.
Shit, he did himself.
Oh my god!
Didn't even
Yeah.
see that. That's pretty brutal.
That was pretty pog for them. Not pog for us, though.
Missed. I'm behind.
Oh
I'm
shit!
missing everything.
Nice hit.
No, it's not. Pretty much put it in the air for them. Whoa.
God. Jesus fuck.
Get wrecked.
OMG
God
lolly.
damn it. I feel like you
Oh,
can see these
centered.
fucking goals coming in like 5 seconds before as well. It's like a comedy of fucking errors. That was just unlucky on that last bit. They popped over you, but like, oh god,
Fucked us.
fucking brutal.
I put my life savings on that bet. You said you'd win. You were doing so well. Fuck.
Bugger. Little celebrations. All goals are... Oh. Brutal. It knocked me down to goal 2.
Right, do you want to do something different now? I don't think I can play much more Rocket League without it driving me crazy for the minute.
Sure. We can do
So you
something
want to do a
else.
bit of Valheim?
Yes, let's move on. Well, I think... let's move to Valheim and save ourselves for the tournament tomorrow.
Indeed.
Thank you very much for watching it. And also to... oh no, wait, I read them all. Never mind. All
He's
good.
up to date. He's
It's
actually
all up to date. I might get a cheeky water
Don't get addicted to
very
it.
briefly.
That's
Don't
all I
get
say.
addicted to it. I'll change the name.
Right. Valheim.
Kanyar's time. Kanyar's. Done. Right. See you in a bit. Won't be long.
What a bell end.
Bloody God. What are people saying about Ravs? What's he do?
Hmm?
Someone said
Ravs,
add
a
Ravs.
canal boy?
What,
Huh?
I don't even know if he's streaming, is he? Da 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 ba da 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 dum.
Bum, 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 bum. What? Where's the... Oh, Ravs wanted to play with you guys. I see.
The what Rocket League to get a bit of practice in.
No, I think he was talking... They're talking about Valheim.
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 He's not live at the moment, no. He's on a break. We're on a break.
Okay. Oh, he said that when Trot raided him yesterday. I see. Thank you for clearing that up. It's live on the main channel. Ah, that's why I didn't see.
He's live now on the main channel, is he?
Apparently so.
What's he up to? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, they're playing
Oh, they're playing Minecraft.
Minecraft.
A wee bit of Minecraft. That's quite alright. Quite alright indeed. Got like a red patch on my forehead. I don't know what it is. Is it?
Hmm.
Got like a red patch on my forehead.
Maybe
That's
it's
only-
where your brain should be.
Maybe. It's not very big.
Not very big brain, is it? No,
No.
that's what the doctors said.
But it is the smoothest brain.
They're going to power a whole man off of this tiny walnut brain, they said, the doctors. And your parents said, yes, just whack it in.
Yes.
We've already got another son. This one can be just a basic one. This can be a drone.
a
child.
drone brain.
If you could choose your child's specialism before it was born, would you do it?
Say that again? If I
You
was
choose a child's like specialism before they're born, like something that they like or are good at. You know, like be it art or science or maths or engineering or I don't know. What are the other professions?
maybe. I mean, if it didn't damage them in any way.
Oh no, it's definitely
Or if
going to
it
damage them partly. You've got it's like moving
Oh, but there has
attribute
to be a
points around.
sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to move attribute points around. So it's not just pure tens all the way across the board. It's got to be.
Well, it feels
you
like
know,
science is really the thing you should be leaning into these days.
yeah.
Science and facts. Science has saved
For
the
an
day.
expert in fact finding, is that what you want? Someone who's like
Fact
detective, essentially.
Well, I
My
don't know.
child's
I
an
mean-
expert in fact finding. We've trained him from a very young age.
He finds facts, and that's all he does. That's all he
Works
knows.
on a lot of elections. You know, just like
Yeah.
he's only 8 years old and he's already working for all these news outlets, fact finding.
That would be bizarre. Science is a good one to lean into, I think.
Science is a reliable one, but at the same time, art's a gamble, isn't it? That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
as in, science is
Could be
one.
big.
Like, yeah, you'll probably get a job, but whether or not you'll get a job where you actually, you know, cure cancer, or whether or not you get a job where you're actually just doing the same 3 tests 100 times a day for years on end. You know,
Right.
they're both good jobs and they're both valuable, but
Yeah.
you know, you could be an artist and get, you know, rich through art. You know, there's always that risk, isn't it? I mean, there is always I think it's something like 5% of all bands are actually successful or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, even harder.
Do you remember A1?
I do remember A1, funnily enough. Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty big.
Yeah. But they're
I
coming
heard
back,
there was
aren't
a
they?
stampede.
Let's get
Well, they
back
are
on
coming
A1
back, aren't
again
they? They are
because
coming
I
back.
couldn't name a single song. I'm going to find out some A1 songs. A1 songs.
People would literally stampede to see them at signings, so that you clearly know how good they are. I've got a Queen Bee here. What the hell? When did I acquire this? The world's up. If you want to jump in, the password is the same as yes.
Sorry,
to
I'm just
Targ.
listening to. I probably should mute this on my stream. Trying to find an A1 song I recognize.
Oh, okay. I don't think I even can name one. What are they called? Give me the titles. A1.
I haven't found one that I know yet. There's one where they're in the desert called Every Time. I think they released it in 2009 though, so this is like...
Every time.
Oh, A1 are a British Norwegian band. Do you know that? They were originally from Oslo, Norway.
Oh, really?
Huh.
No, I didn't know this. There's so many A1 facts.
That you didn't
that
know.
You didn't know or appreciate. All we knew that was Ben from A1 was in it, according to Chase.
I think it's because like only one of A1 was sort of traditionally attractive, and so they had to like if you look at the music videos, you can always tell the one that gets the most screen time is the one they're trying to push.
So terribly 90s.
It's
Oh my
pretty
God.
bad. Oh, A1's greatest
Fuck
hits.
me, it's awful. It's just... It's got like an E17 vibe as well. None of these ring a bell to me. Like a Rose, Heaven by Your Side, Caught in the Middle.
God. Anyway, that's A1.
It is like a Rose with 18 million. Although saying that number 2 is Heaven by Your Side when Caught in the Middle has 14 million and Heaven by Your Side only has 10 million listens. Which
Sorry,
one-
are you saying it's Heaven by my side? Do you feel a warm glow? Do you feel like
God, it's awful.
you know,
Do they have any number 1s?
just a 3-way civil partnership instead? Okay. What? And I'm here right by my side. That's not an A1 song, is it? Take it to the best of time. That's no time. stop. And I swear.
No.
No.
I'm done with A1 now. I don't want to hear A1 anymore.
Is that Boyzone or like Westlife or something? Anyway, back in Valheim, and
I think you were singing
the boat's still
classic A1 song. The boat's still here. You got the boat, okay. Let me put my map markers on.
here.
Visible to other players. Oh wait, no!
What? What's happened?
It's happening!
What's happening?
Bye.
Your screen's gone dark.
So I'm saluting, everything's going. Goodbye, I'm going down with my ship.
What's happened?
Heck.
Oh, we're getting
server's
lag.
going to be dead for a moment. Yeah, server's gonna die.
Yeah. It's saying, is your PC
Oh,
dying?
yeah. Connection issue.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no.
Okay. Well, what's happening? Wow. What happened? So, right. Anybody in the chat right now, in main chat, and I don't want you to just fucking put shitty remarks like if you try turning it on and off again because it's just not what I'm looking for.
It's just going to drive
Anyone
me insane.
knows genuinely how to get a after crash report. So, for example, looking at the Windows log viewer, right? We looked at the Windows log on that PC and on this PC when I had a similar problem actually, and I couldn't tell exactly what I was looking for. So, if anyone does actually know how to like diagnose a PC post crash or post blue screen viewer, blue screen view, that sounds like an app though. Is that an app? Find and fix blue screen problems. Have you tried alt F4? See, I mean, that's not what I needed. It's not what I needed. This is exactly what I didn't ask for. And it's not helpful or funny. Let's be honest. Windows Online Troubleshooting Services disabled, it says here, when I tried to launch blue screen. Windows Event Viewer is built in. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for, right? What's going on your end, Trot?
Just looking at really cool things.
You're looking at really cool things.
Hmm.
Oh.
Did you see the landing of Mars Perseverance?
Yes.
So cool. Perfect landing.
Oh, it's nice to see you fucking trying to work out what's wrong with Ross's computer, Trot. Just fucking instantly fucked off from that one.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I can sit here and take in the same information that you're seeing in chat if you like.
There we go.
Ross, I've just been trying to find out what's going on, like, with your PC. Yeah. Like, as in trying to find the place that you view, like, post-crash stuff.
Oh, yeah, the event viewer, yeah?
So, yeah, if you go to Event Viewer now...
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the exciting event viewer. Let me...
then go to Windows Logs.
Yep. Captain's logs. System, setup, security, application.
System, apparently. So maybe double-click on that. Yeah,
Okay.
double-click on that.
Yep.
So critical errors at the time of crash. So right now, when you're looking at this screen you've logged into, clicked into the system one, do you have like warnings in front of you, like a list of warnings?
I have warning. Yeah, a couple of warnings.
Okay, so what kind of things are they
the
saying?
event ID? I guess the event ID is kind of independent to mine.
If you click on the top of the list, top one.
What information?
Yeah, warning. It'll say warning, but then it'll have more information associated with it, right? So when you click on it, there's like the general tab underneath it.
Yeah, I see that. So it says the application-specific permission settings do not grant local activation permission for the COM server application with CLSID. Then there's a
I've actually got the same error
underneath.
here. That might be for something slightly different.
And then to the user from the address, localhost running in the application container unavailable SID. The security permission can be modified using the component services administrative tool.
Okay, hold on. Too much info. Trying to read off of the chat as well. All right. See if you can download an app, Ross, called Blue Screen View, and have that running, because somebody was just suggesting that.
3 million
that-
Vikings. Wow.
Blue screen view. God, this
In the
website
space of
looks like it was made in 2004.
4 days.
Scroll down to just before you restarted, Ross. So if there's what's the time now?
So what's the time now?
15:15. Like, is there any other error apart from that distributed com one, the one you were talking about?
So,
Drive also
yeah, there are
got.
several. They all say the exact same thing. Information IO map. A service was installed in the system 1519, and then all the other stuff crashed. User mode power service.
Okay, well, take a note, or can you export like file or action, save selected events? So in action, there's save selected events. If you just, I think you can shift click like the most recent events and just go to action and then save selected events and then copy as text or a table and save that somewhere so you can send that to the guys at Scan or even me, and I'll see if I can look at it. See what it means. I'm not very good with this kind of stuff, but
No, same.
But if you just export those recent events, so now we have a like at least some
Hey.
sort of Windows justification for what was
while
going
they're
on
doing
at the
all
time.
this tech stuff,
Yeah.
I'll read
it
out
should
some
be. So
thankful
action.
subs.
So you select the most some of the most recent events.
Peace. WMDNC 1990, 64 months. It's a long one, boys. Thank you very much. The Delightful Me, 67 months. I can hardly believe it. It's been this long. I hope you invested the funds into a nice Jarl cave or a Jarl chair or a gnarly Yarly iCarly TV and video combo set. Yes. I love that. Thank you very much. Rum Bum, Bum Bum. Thanks for 6 months. Circum Christian, 27 months. Posture check. Yep. Done. Circum Christian, thanks for 27 months. I appreciate that. Okay, Alchemist of Coffee. Thanks for subbing. A real actor, 3 months. Can I book my PC in a Smithy's salty PC repairs? You can. You just won't get any sort of aftercare. If you get it back to you, you have to take it, and you cannot slander our company afterwards. Thank you to SR Daniel for that one. 33 months. Good morning, y'alls. Happy Tuesday to you. And Riwin, 68 months with a love heart. Thank you. And also, Zondave, thank you for gifting a subby. Very kind. To Tech Issues, no less. Very nice.
Hello.
Hello.
I have returned.
Nice.
Do I need to join the group thing again? Has it got rid of me?
The squad. Let's see. No, you're still in it.
Squad's
Apparently.
Okay, nice. Nice. Tis rather frustrating.
Yes.
Alas, this is how things go. I mean, maybe I should just reinstall Windows or some shit. I know that some people said that was a solution for Call of Duty, but my God. I'm so sick. I think I must have installed Windows maybe 50 times in the last 3 years.
Bollocks.
Fucking sucks. Sometimes it's nice to have a blank canvas to work with, but Jesus, is it frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I love Tech Issues,
Heard
but
that.
I love Biscoff more. So
Oh,
I'm
yes,
just gonna
Biscoff, of
I'm gonna
course.
indulge in that while we wait. I'm not sure.
Reload Valheim.
Well, fingers crossed it actually works. I'm worried it's gonna
I'll send you the world if it doesn't, just so you have a backup.
Yeah,
Where
I guess
in
if
the
you
world?
crash out, then at least we can carry on while you restart.
Yeah, well, I'll send it to you now then, actually, if you want to set it up. just in case.
Can do. How are you going to send it to me?
Iron Gate. How big is this file? It is 32 megabytes.
Wow, that's too much.
Big. But Discord doesn't actually allow you to send files larger than 8 megabytes.
Oh, that's if you haven't got Nitro.
I don't have Nitro, that's why.
Any updates on Dead Nuts? It's delayed till next year, I
It's been
believe.
delayed, yeah.
However, ticket holders can hold on to their tickets, I believe, and it will just work for whenever the event goes on. But we don't want to try and risk doing it this year, considering the uncertainty of everything right now. And we don't want to put the pressure on you guys with a ticket to be like, oh, it's happening and I have to reluctantly go to this thing and I'm worried about being in a sweaty crowd of people.
Yeah.
We don't want to put that on you guys. We want you to feel safe turning up to these things. Yeah, I did take the cookies from the cupboard. Only a few, though. Only a few.
Bastard, those Biscoff cookies are life.
They are really
They're
good.
cookies, literally made out of Biscoff. Those little ones.
They are.
those
You know,
little-
you get the
the
Biscoff
ones you have with coffee.
in the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the cream in the middle is where it's at. That's the... Because you can get Lotoff's...
Hell.
Where
Where did you get these from?
You can
Where
get
do you find
Biscoff
these
spread.
delicious
Tesco's.
treats? That's fantastic news. Go and look for
Tesco's.
them. I want them.
Biscoff spread is the bee's knees, and I could spoon that into my mouth.
Can you spoon it into my mouth?
No, I can't, because it would be
Son of a
deep
bitch.
in my mouth.
Too late. You would have taken it all. I get it.
There's still loads left. There's plenty in the cupboard.
Dear Chris Trott,
Are you emailing this to me now?
I have enclosed detailed
Where do I
copy of
put
a new
this
world,
file?
a brave world filled with magic.
I'll Google it. Valheim save file location.
I'll give you the. In fact, I'll put that in email.
Thank you. Oh, you haven't sent it. Let me know when you've sent it.
Right, I'll find the address quickly so it's easier for you.
Perfect. Thanks to 1,125 of you watching this right now. I have no idea why, but
Thanks for doing those things. Thanks for watching things.
we should be playing games, but Ross's PC is denying him the right to play games right now. So we're transferring our Valheim save to me so that I can host it because I'm a bit more stable on my PC. So if Ross crashes again, at least it doesn't tear us all out. Watching for the Biscoff. Are you now?
Now I'll copy these over. Oh, yes, they're in there. And
Oh. Oh my. What's this?
send. I've done it. You may receive your email now. Take it. Is it sent to you? What happened? Why were you laughing?
I did a
Why is it
first-person
laughing?
shot of the biscuit going into my mouth.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. What a gift you've given to the world. Now I want
you.
a biscuit. Do I have any biscuits? I might have a biscuit. So yeah, check that world out, put it in that place, and that should be good. Let me know if it's sent properly.
Will do. I'll just put it in my Ross users folder, shall I? Valheim Worlds. All right, cool. Open. Save. Save it here, please. Ding dong. And this one. Wonderful. All right. Hopefully I can host this now. Sips is taking a break today. So we're just going to plow on with some infrastructure and exploration. Nothing too strenuous. Just chilling out, you know? Apparently, Ross, you can check C Windows mini dump for a
I found
readout.
bobbins.
Ross?
Come again?
You can check C Windows mini dump. See if there's anything in there from your crash.
Okay. Let's see. See. Windows. Mini dump.
Do I start server, yeah?
Is that a
Just
folder
start
or a
server.
file? Mini dump, here we go.
I'm not sure. Chrissy, it might not have any files if Windows didn't recognize it as a blue screen. It should be a
I don't know if
file.
Yeah.
I just had a mini dump. Perfect. Excellent. Sorry about the frame rate. Valheim is just loading.
Yeah, it doesn't
It'll
feel
sort
like
itself
it's-
out.
Mini dump is in there.
There we go. You shouldn't go on the Valheim subreddit if you want to feel good about your canal. You know what? I still feel good about my canal. Because we can't make comparisons in life. Because it will doom us. Like comparing your art or your music or your work to someone else's. You should be thankful and proud of your own achievements. How about that? Didn't expect that? Well, you got it anyway. Game open. Definitely don't compare dick size. Jesus.
Don't do it. You just keep the password the same, yeah?
Password is the same. It's up now.
Mini dump isn't a file on there right now.
I
Looks
guess
like
it didn't.
But it didn't blue screen.
Yeah,
What
it
happens
was-
is all the... I mean, that's why I think it might be a graphics card issue. Because all the monitors then freeze up, but then I could hear you still.
It's like
So
the
something-
graphics driver's crashing.
Yeah, so tonight I'll do loads of tests on the with another graphics card, see if that works.
My one's been crashing, but only specifically in Space Engineers. It's
So
like
yours
the graphics
has?
driver
Okay, well, I wonder,
failed.
yeah, I don't know.
But I've
This
not
is
had
very
it to
interesting.
your guys' extent.
No. I can
And
repeat
only
it
in Space
every time I
Engineers.
play Call of Duty, so I can test it by saying, look, if this is crashing it, then how the fuck is it happening? Why is it happening? Tell me.
Switch your RAM
yeah,
to some.
fresh
it's
Windows
definitely
install might be.
working.
Yeah.
Apparently, it sounds
I did
like a
try. I
RAM
did
issue.
switch the RAM sticks. I did that.
Okay. We've got the gaming drivers,
do
not
I?
the studio ones.
Mhm. Yeah.
These are all 3090s, so. Badbatch.com.
Potentially, we've all got different ones. Well, I think mine and
I've
Smith's are the
got-
exact same brand. Yours is the
Mine's the
original.
Nvidia one, yeah.
Yeah, the proper one. Did they call it a day one edition or some shit?
Should have gone AMD. Nah, thanks, fam. They still underperform compared to Nvidia, I believe. The equivalent of, at least. You do get more bang for your buck with AMD. That's for sure.
I've only got 3 terabytes on this PC. I have more on my MacBook. Is that nuts? It is nuts. You're right, Ross.
Apparently there is an Nvidia file somewhere that does like crash reports of graphics stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and eliminate things first, in terms of just popping in the other graphics card, which is set here.
If there's a tea going, I'll take a tea.
Which I
Hello?
probably should have
Hello?
sold or something online.
Oh my god. Got
Onto
caught.
black market.
I mean, I think I may have just had a comeuppance for that toilet talk I was having earlier about
Oh.
how easy
Oh,
it is to
no.
go to the toilet.
Long.
Full package.
Just a messy one, just a real messy one, you know. And
Excellent.
yeah,
Karma hit hard.
it really did. Smacked me straight in the face with a big, messy toilet experience.
Tastes awful.
Ah. Welcome back to Hat Films.
No. This isn't a tasty graphics card.
We never left.
No, I mean just anyone who's just joined us and me just talking about the
Oh.
experience I had in the toilet, you know? Like,
What colour was it, though?
no, don't. A sort of earthy orange colour, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And if you were to
not
hold
an-
it in your hands, would it squish through your knuckles, or would it be more
Yeah.
of a...
Yeah. No, it would. It would squish. It was the colour of rich
Okay.
Kenyan soil. If you guys know.
He's been to Kenya.
Rich Kenyan soil.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. sounds.
Squeeze
I
that
mean,
between his
Mm.
palms.
my dog had one of those this morning, so he knows. He
What,
knows
one that you squeeze through your palms?
One that you could squeeze through your palms, yeah. And obviously, I
Aren't
have
they
the
all meant
luxury of
to?
actually
Aren't they all
having
meant to
pick
be
it up.
squeezable? Surely. Why? Were
Well,
you
yeah,
doing
to a degree, but his first, well, he did 2 poops today, and they were very large already this morning.
this? Okay.
Big boy. As he stores them up, and he doesn't poop on the balcony anymore, so he waits by the door because he knows
Why
that he
not?
doesn't want to poop
Is he
where
scared?
he lives anymore. I
Just
don't know.
want
I
people to
just
see
think
him.
Maybe.
Is it a shame thing?
think-
Feels like a shame thing.
I don't think so because he chooses the tallest plants to poop on.
Oh.
Like it's some sort of achievement.
Statement.
So, yeah, which is always quite funny.
Should we
All right,
just
Trot,
keep
where are we
sailing?
going? I see you
Dandelion.
sat in the boat. What's the plan? Where do you want to go?
Let's just keep uncovering more of the
More map.
land mass.
Right, let me.
Okay.
Join
Where
you.
do you
Is
want to
it
go
the same
next?
password? Yeah.
Let's see what's
Yeah.
around the top of here.
Curious. It's telling
What,
me
you
to
can't log in?
reinstall Valheim.
Oh. Just verify the game
Just-
files.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Is it seeing your hard drive? Your hard drive hasn't failed, is it?
What it might do. No, they're all there.
Is it on a separate one to your Windows installation?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because the Windows installation is on a separate drive. I've got basically 2 M.2 drives. One's for the Windows and one's for fast games. They're all showing up fine. I don't know what the fuck that is doing. To investigate.
Maybe Valheim just crashed. Well,
Yeah.
no, it did affect everything. It sounded like your voice went for a bit,
Yeah.
crackled, and
Oh.
then you lost your screens. So that's pretty
I
big.
know.
And
I cried.
graphicsy.
Openly, like.
Maybe
really
it's
loud
because it knows
sobbing.
you copied the Windows event log viewer, and now it's
Yeah.
revenge because you're trying to work out what's wrong with it, and it's like abusive.
Did you have to restart your whole PC, Ross, or did you just do that to kind of reset things?
rock?
Literally, all my screens
Ugh.
come off. So
And
I
they
have
don't
to-
come
I have
back.
to literally hard
They just
reset.
all switch
So
off. Yeah.
The PC will not restart itself. And this although it has happened before where it's just frozen and all the screens are on still. But you just can't do anything. Can't input anything unless you switch it off and on again.
Is that a new bow, Trot? Trot, is that a bow? Is
I
that a new
don't-
bow?
I don't actually
It's a fine
feed my
bow.
Fine wood?
dog Bourbon's
That's fine wood,
Mega
okay.
Stiadochi.
I remember it looking
I
different.
wouldn't feed my dog chocolate. What do you take me for? Some sort of heathen?
Yeah, but what about dog chocolate?
He has never had dog chocolate either.
You don't want him to
Whatever
develop
that
a
may be.
taste for it.
No.
It's chocolate. There's
Well,
chocolate
dog chocolate
drops
would be the
designed for
same.
dogs.
Yeah. I've had
I'll
one
go
before.
through humans first.
It's got to go through humans first. Did you say?
I believe all dog food has to be tested on humans.
Oh,
And
I thought you meant they had to eat the chocolate and shit it out.
I willingly volunteer. to take over that job. If you
He loves it. He's got a
Please.
taste for it.
just send me the latest can of pedigree.
He's got a taste for dog
Oh,
food.
chicken liver. I didn't know that was
This
a thing.
is a new flavour.
Grass and chicken liver.
Yeah, no, but you can
Nice.
definitely taste the chicken livers. What's this one?
it's just
Horse and bone.
Horse spunk and bone. Brilliant.
Trot, do you also check all of Mochi's chew toys before? She has. You have to chew them for a week first.
Yeah, and make sure it's
Work
fine
on
on
a
her teeth.
stinky antler.
If I can chew it down, then it'll be okay for Mochi.
Mm.
No, Mochi, wait. It's my turn. Wait. Hours
Model
later.
Falls at this time.
Ross,
This is really good fun. You'll enjoy it.
Bulls, like genitals aside. If you could give Ross Trot any toy to chew on or any chew thing, like food, which one would
Right.
it be and why?
I
Not,
give him one of the.
no, not that. Ross, I know what you're thinking.
What would you give
I,
him?
I do not want those.
No, I'm gonna. Let me find it.
The throat thing, I don't want that. Like the bull's throat or whatever it is that you give
The
Murphy.
trachea. Was it a trachea?
Awful.
The
Thank
windpipe.
you to the Nag Nag for gifting a sub to Henny Penny. How very kind.
You mean the Were you talking about the esophagus, Smith? Trump?
Yeah.
That's the throat thing.
Well, I have two things here. One is like this a giant horn. I'm not even sure what the animal this is from. Any
Oh,
look
that
at
looks
this.
like a
goat maybe, or a
some sort
ram?
of goat. Yeah, it looks like some sort of goat. Yeah. I
This
guess. Could be like a.
stinks
Yeah.
to high hell. This is
What does this smell like?
like farms,
I
like
don't
just
want
a
that.
farm smell, right? And he fucking loves it. So he's chewed the shit out of this to the point where it's all like kind of jagged on the inside.
I
here,
don't
but
want that.
He
Yeah.
loves this.
Yeah.
This, so he cut, and obviously every time he cuts into it a bit more, the smell is just, it's like this kind of salty farm. Whenever you drive past a farm, the smell of manure and all that stuff
I know
is coming from this.
Yeah.
So it comes straight from this. So that, he loves that. There you go, boy.
See, what you know what I reckon that might be? I reckon
The
that
other
could
thing.
be like the smell, the oils of the
Yeah.
animal that's gone into it. Oh, what is
But
that?
look at this. This
Oh,
is an aorta. I think
an
this is an aorta. Is it? No, wait, is it an aorta?
The aortic
An
valve.
No,
aorta-
that's
The-
no,
the-
I'm,
the-
no,
the-
it's not. It's not an aorta. It's I'm thinking of something different.
it's a
now.
it's
I'm
a
saying it wrong.
trachea, right? It's a windpipe.
Yeah, trachea.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
It's a windpipe. It's a
Why did I
trachea.
say aorta?
Yeah.
St-
Because that's I think one of the large blood sources in the heart, like the
Yeah, I just-
the,
it's
The aortic valve,
yeah,
yeah,
main blood supplies or something.
is what goes into the heart.
But yeah, this he doesn't
that's
like
gross.
this. He doesn't want to eat
As
this.
fuck.
He doesn't want to eat
Like it.
this. No.
That's a shame because that looks really.
I
Like,
hand this
that
to
looks
him.
like pork scratchings or pork.
Yeah, yeah. I
crackling or
hand this to him.
something.
He takes it and he
Yeah.
puts it in a different room. And then he leaves it there. So he'll grab it and go, "Oh, okay. Oh, brilliant!" And it looks quite funny because he's smiling. It looks like he's smiling when
Oops.
he's got it in his mouth.
I think Mochi
He just
actually
drops it
prefers
somewhere
the
or tries to
synthetic
bury it
stuff.
somewhere. So this is
we,
horrible.
we give her like the vegan whatnots just because they don't smell so bad.
Oh, this just smells like a museum.
I just don't want to give them like horns.
Not as bad as
'cause
the other
little bone bits flake off, and she's got a tiny mouth.
For a tiny dog's mouth, yeah, it's not like he's got like his teeth at the back are so fucking big. They're like mountain ridges at the back. Like one whole tooth is just a fucking huge mountain ridge, and he loves chewing so badly. But yeah,
We
for a
gave
smaller
him-
dog's mouth, I can't imagine.
We gave
One
Mochi a
Take it.
like a what was it? Kind of like a rawhide thing, but vegan and quite sharp. And
Yeah.
she actually scratched her nose on it, and then it
Oh,
was
shit.
just like a real pink spot on her nose because she chewed it too hard. So we
Shit.
don't give her that anymore.
Yeah,
Which
It
one
has
I
to
was
be-
weary
you
about
liked
giving
so
him
much?
bones because I didn't. It just
It's
seems
like a-
so ridiculous.
A rawhidey thing, but like vegan, a vegan alternative. It doesn't,
Okay.
because rawhide is not actually
Oh.
good for dog's digestive system.
Not in a big, yeah. Like if you
Too
if they eat
tough.
the whole thing, it's not good for them.
Yeah. Your shit earlier, much worse. The
Yeah.
equivalent. This boat does
I
have
just realised-
sails.
We've
Yeah.
been on like one. Yeah, we've been on one speed without sails the whole time.
Just drift.
Damn. No, we had
the
like
drift,
one speed. I was paddling us, basically.
Exactly. Dog-friendly pancakes. She loved them.
Yeah, Bones I was always quite concerned about. 'Cause I was like, Jesus, surely he wouldn't want to eat this whole antler bone. He fucking loves the antler bone. He actually gets through quite a lot of them.
Do they have any bone marrow on the inside or not?
Yeah. So basically, I get the ones that are cut in half, so it just exposes the bone marrow, and he just likes kind of chewing at that. It's quite interesting. He likes that.
I have a random interesting question for the audience. Who here, and be honest, who is actually here that would otherwise be watching Sips if he were live right now?
That's an interesting question.
You could do a poll.
Me,
Could do a
me,
poll.
me,
Lots of
not
them.
me. Quite a lot of
Honestly, you
me's.
guys are just substitutes.
Quite a lot of me's. Me 6. Bit extra. I've noticed our view is up a bit. Hello. Thank you. Oh.
Hello.
A boy tea. That's a normal tea. Twinings. And a mochi. Do I get to dunk it in the
Trying to
tea?
bury it now.
Hello, macho. What are you smelling? What are you sniffing?
Does Mocho try to bury stuff, Brock?
She buries
like-
stuff when we give her something that's bigger than she can finish right now.
Yeah.
Like, so if you give it to her and then walk away, she will bury it in the sofa, yeah.
He does the same thing. Well, he tries to
She
bury it in
nudges
the
it with
duvet, but he basically just nudges it with his nose until he kind of gets some of the fabric over it. Once it's kind of hidden, he's satisfied with that and just goes to sleep.
Well, I guess it's because they don't want somebody
Quite
else to
funny.
take it, right?
Of
Like,
course,
that's
yeah.
why they do it. It's just
They'll go
they
back to
just
it.
still haven't had that taken out of them. Of like, that's not necessary here.
Yeah.
We won't. And
You're
even
just
if
like,
it
"Oh,
is
shit,
taken
I'll
from
hide this
you
one."
as well. Huh?
Yeah.
Pedophile, did you say?
No. Didn't say much.
Okay, macho. Okay.
Quite cool chimney. That's in
You
myself,
looking
kind of.
at- There's nothing there.
Right. Let's go back. Hey.
Well, thank you for that information, chat. Seems like a lot of you are from Sips' stream.
Ah, okay. Welcome. Maybe we talk too much in comparison.
Just
That's
play the
why.
damn game. Damn it.
Ooh, there's loads of copper. Actually, that wasn't it. Is everyone on the map? Do you want to make sure you're visible?
Yeah, I just switched it on. Currently just scouting basically with Trot, just
Trying to
like
figure out
going
where you
around
guys are, yeah.
expanding the world. Again, we need a feature to share maps because like
Oh, yeah, because of course it doesn't show me you because you're outside of the
There's a mod
cone of vision.
that does that, by the way, that shares
Fog of
map
war.
progress.
I feel like they should just update the damn game to do it. Seems really, really stupid not to. Also, the fact there's no mechanic to allow you to... Like, I get it if it's like, you've got to build a map table first, and that may be the case. I don't know, I haven't seen the whole game, but like... Oh, it's just annoying. Like, having to use pings and stuff just seems a little... unnecessary.
Arbitrary.
Mm.
Sips does.
I wonder
does
whether
put
it's
in
like
the
a
hours.
technology restriction, like they don't have a way of actually updating people's maps or something.
Ross, are you in our world?
Fuck,
I don't think you're
so.
in our world. I see it's
Have
Susan
you got
and
your
Smith,
marker on?
but not you. And
Fuck,
apparently
I
you're in
accidentally-
daytime.
No, I've loaded my world accidentally.
You loaded your own
Mm.
save.
Yeah, but obviously because it's the exact same, I'm just assuming it's the same. Okay, let me just join on you, can I?
Sips does stream a lot more. Yes,
Of course it does, yeah.
that's his
Does a lot.
entire life, entire job, shall we say? Whereas we, I don't think we could stream for that long. He's got more stamina than us, stream-wise.
I think streaming on your own is easier than streaming with other people as well, personally.
Essentially, yeah. You
Like,
just veg out.
Because like we all have to be engaged with what we're doing. Like
True.
typically, you know, if he get like Sips changes games, you know, a couple of times during the day, and I feel like with that you can keep yourself interested and
Yeah.
sort of choose games based on your energy at that time. Whilst with
Definitely.
the three of us, it's always like, well, let's try and do a game that all of us are even vaguely interested in, and then it's like, yeah, it's complicated.
Thank you very much to Spoony21 for 10 gifty subbies just then. Very kind. Make sure you thank your sender Spoony21 if you are one of the chosen few who have been pulled into a real life, a life with a hat. Whereas before you had none. You were nothing. And now you are something. So make the most of it. Alright, we're going to Swampland over here. Around the back of it.
Should we get out and have a look at Swampland or not?
I'm a bit more tanked up now, but we don't have any better armor than Troll Hide right now, but I don't know what we need for this one. Do we know? Not in the dark. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend the dark. Dirty dogs in the dark. Should have ate my jam, I didn't. We could get some cores from there, but I think we have quite a few cores now.
It's another bone. This is the antler bone.
Troy, I think you're quite low on health, by the way.
You just
might-
brought
No,
this to me.
I've just ate a load.
Okay.
I think it resets the health bar to the new size.
I'm seeing that
I
antler
don't think
bone
I will
on the
have a
screen.
bite, Son Dave. Thank
Go on,
you.
have a bite. Good enough for the ship, good enough for the crew, you know what I mean? You know? Take a bite,
It's
puss.
just pure bone.
Bite, puss, puss.
I'm not taking a bite.
Yeah, gnaw through it.
Good
Gnaw
boy.
through it like you're hungry. Hungry little puss puss.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's a bit rocky here. Oh, we might be
We hit
beached.
something.
You're gonna have to. Well, oh no, I may be able to turn us out of it. Hold on.
Fuck was I doing before? Hey.
What's the? You can get your hammer out and see if the boat's like okay. It's not like completely crashed.
Yeah, it's like a
Got
quarter
enough health?
damaged.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just on it here.
Curious hound.
I'm gonna try and use the wind.
Oh yeah, there's a
I think
rock
the wind's just
here.
to drag us onto it.
We're on
Yeah,
like a
it'll
tin
drag us on.
deposit.
It's alright, I'm gonna use the sail to drag us off of it. Come on! Come on!
Dirty paws.
Oh crap, we've rotated out of the wind.
Wow, thank you, Jonathan Rambo. What is that? 15 gift subs? Holy crap.
Amazing.
Thank you so
very
much.
That's very generous.
That's mega kind of you. Mega kind. Oh. Alright,
Amazing
I've destroyed
kind,
the tin
sir.
deposit.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Not
You're too
getting in
kind.
It is a silly place. Pull us off the rock, wind. Oh,
Yeah. Yes. That worked.
oh another rock.
More grilled neck. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, so
It's pretty shallow here.
seems pretty shallow. I'm
Oh,
going
we're
to
beached.
try and reverse. Gonna have to use the sail again to pull us off. Hold on. Not letting me move.
Oh my god, Spoony21 did 16 more.
Oh,
That's
What is
amazing.
this? A gift sub war or
Spoony
something?
21, thank you very much.
These are all for Chris Trott's jet ski.
Careful, you're
fun.
smacking the
Still.
you're
So,
smacking
yeah,
the
I
boat.
didn't realise.
I know, but you
forgot.
gotta break a few eggs to make an omelette, you know?
True. I'm not going to eat this omelette.
No.
Thank you very
probably
much.
best.
I'm carrying too much, of course.
What was our cap on 100? It was not a cap. It's just our goal. Our
That's it,
100
hard cap. From that point,
spibs.
the rest of
A
the subs
hard cap from
go
that, we're
to...
not
They
allowed
don't
to have
count
more subs.
anymore.
They don't count. Oh, Trot, we are... Oh, I can't see anything. It's so dim. Can you use your torch
The sun
again?
is rising now.
It's right underneath us. God damn it.
You feel like the sand dunes.
Salty. Yeah.
There we go.
Where should I put the bee? I've got a bee here. I've got a bee in my bonnet.
Doing a bit of mouth trumpet in the shower this morning. I try to be quite quiet for my neighbours most of the time, but one exception to that is the shower. I usually try and, you know, maintain my vocal ability of whatever that ability may be by practice singing in the shower. But today I was mainly focusing on mouth trumpeting and seeing like what kind of sounds I could get out of my mouth trumpet.
Yeah, what did you find?
I mean, the standard array, really, the ones the big hitters, the ones we're all used to. You know, trying to get that sort of vibrato.
Life is a roller coaster, Ronan Keating.
No, more classic, like that Air track you were just singing, you know, like that.
So like,
just getting that little
lounge
vibrato. Yeah,
music.
Just really rattling the glass of the shower door, you know. That's what I like to find that note. I like to find that. You ever do that in bathrooms? You find that resonant note where it just bounces off all the walls.
Can't say I do it too much. No.
You can't know. If you right, next time you're in the shower, I don't know how enclosed your shower is. Most showers, when they're like enclosed enough, there'll be a certain note that you can hit that will just make the doors like vibrate as well.
Tiles vibrate off the walls.
It bounces all over the place.
Christ, you must be really going for it. No,
I'm not. I'm not. It's just like there's a certain note. Maybe I'll try and get it at some point. I'll send it to you. The brown note, I think it's called.
Oh yeah, the brown note, of course. I play that every night.
I instantly shit myself in the shower. It's really weird. I relax. I relax and squeeze.
Dono from Simply Elmo there. Planning on doing any more vlog reaction streams? Canada will be a fun one to see. I'm sure we could do another one, yeah?
Yeah, Canada. Canada.
I thought it might be quite good to look at the student film we made, and then the subsequent.
Oh yeah, all the old
stuff.
Man.
I found them the other day on a hard drive.
Oh,
have you got the one where we're making stuff in the kitchen?
Yeah, I've got that video. Yeah.
That would be funny. That would be a good way to segue that in there.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a lot.
The thing is, obviously, at the same time. Yeah, it's very similar to our other.
Like us fucking around in a kitchen is kind of a format for us now, isn't it?
Basically, but before we were Hat Films, before Hat Films was even really formed fully.
My brother just got his vaccine.
Oh, did he?
Nice.
No side effects, but I'm pretty sure I can hear Bill Gates in my head offering me a new system upgrade.
No, not again.
That's probably fine, right?
Nice. Yeah, my dad got his the other day as well. He said he didn't feel a thing either. I mean, you're not going to. I think the one thing you might get is some side effects, but they're not. My nan, who, I mean, take this how you will, guys, but my nan, who reads the Daily Mail, and at one point did use the word poison when talking about the vaccine to me, said that she had days of side effects. My grandma, who doesn't read the Mail, got the vaccine, and the next day was like, yeah, no, it's great, it's fine, yeah, no, didn't feel
the brain is a powerful drug.
So you think there's a lot of...
If you believe it, it will happen.
Well, no, you're completely right, Chart. Yeah, placebo is an actual effective thing. Like, placebo.
If you believe it's going to poison you, you're going to feel ill.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me I am open to the idea that different people's physiologies some people may express, feelings of symptoms and all that sort of shit. I'm not just saying that it's not okay to feel side effects, but yeah, it just kind of just a little case study I looked at.
A pool of two.
Yeah, a whole study of two. I fear the needle too. I don't like needles. I've had too many blood tests, considering how many actual blood problems I've had, which have been very, very few. I've had a lot of blood tests, and I
had one in my hand once as well.
Oh, you had a cannula.
Yeah, through my both. They did both hands as well, and I was like, "Geez, the second one, you've done one already." Like, she's like, "Well, just in case the other one, doesn't work for whatever reason." I was like, "Yeah, but that's just in case. Surely you could just pop a needle in if that in case happens."
Well, is this when you were taking H, trying to find a new route? Right. So we put one in each arm. Do you want to put us between your toes as well? We'll do a couple between your toes.
Yeah, I'll go on then. Treat me.
But
have you seen that on news reports and stuff? They are showing the needle going in a lot. Like, it seems like an excessive amount. It seems like they're just trying to dull the idea of it in our heads. But if anything, every time I see it, it just goes, "Oh, fucking needle's got to go into me at some point soon."
That's true.
Well,
Also,
soon.
that's a good point in chat there. That for some reason got held because it had the word prick in it. Vaccines are just a little prick. Blood tests are a needle. That's very true. Blood tests use, I think, a wider gauge
they
needle
use a
because they
bigger one,
need
yeah.
a higher flow rate through the needle, whilst
Yeah.
this vaccine only requires a small thing, so it's a smaller needle.
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah,
It's
I
just
don't
the
like
horror
needles
stories you
either.
hear of people saying, "Oh, they missed the vein several times." Like, oh fuck, did they? Oh my god. I remember
I don't
Barry
see-
said he had a blood test or something, and it was just like, "Yeah, they kept missing the vein. It was really weird." I was like, "Oh,
It does happen,
that's
yeah.
horrifying." Ugh. I'm gonna have to stick you
Oh,
several
okay,
times. until I get
okay.
it
I'm
right.
turning around. Okay, Trot. Apparently, this is another biome here we're coming into that
Oh,
we are
snowy.
nowhere near equipped for. And also, I think.
All the
Thanks
winds
for
are
the heads
churning
up
as
still.
well.
But yeah, God, like I actually did. I'm not so worried about them missing veins anymore because I was my own horror story in the I had a blood test and then immediately went to a gym session afterwards and did a load of like arm reps and just my entire forearm just went like bruised and black from where I didn't let it heal and it just messed up it was so stupid.
Ugh.
I don't know why I didn't think like I was just like it's been an hour like I've had the little thing on it. I'm gonna go do some weightlifting in the gym and yeah for like a good month afterwards I just had this huge horrible patch on my forearm. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting a bloody vaccine, that's for sure. Jesus.
For the end
God.
of July.
I know it's still a while
July?
for us, but
Well, we won't.
yeah,
Yeah,
June 21st, I think.
surely things will be unlocked by the time we even actually get offered it.
This is the thing, yeah. But
Maybe.
I hope anyway that we'll be back to a safe level of everything before even that point.
I'd love to
But at the
have
very least,
the
yeah.
first booster as an extra measure for when we start doing stuff. However, if
Yeah.
yeah, that would be nice.
Well,
if
I
not
mean,
before that, then masks, I guess.
The government made the choice, obviously, to delay the boosters to get more blanket coverage of a lesser effectiveness, but still an effectiveness.
Mm.
Which, in my opinion, I think was the right idea. I think that, like, apparently it reduces the effectiveness of the vaccine from, like, 95, which is incredibly high for a vaccine, to sort of about 60%, by only having the one dose, and it also the length of time as well. You're not protected
In
for as long,
between that and the
apparently.
booster, yeah.
But
You
the thing
should
is,
be
what
good.
it does do is create like less lethal infection and things like that, which is, you know, you want more people not dying, ideally, right? Rather than
Yeah.
more people being able to move around quicker. But yeah.
I understand the mentality behind it. Hopefully it plays out.
The last jab I got was a yellow fever jab, and that made my arm ache like crazy.
Apparently people are getting aches, arm aches afterwards. That's pretty
Yeah.
normal. It's funny how it's kind of localized to just your arm when you get a vaccine like that, considering it's going into your blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how it makes your arm ache. I wonder why that is. Does any doctor know?
Injection site, because you know you've actually physically had something go into your
Penetration.
arm and have it injected into the tissue. Yeah, it'll probably cause issues in that sense, and then maybe
it goes
some
into your
sort
muscle.
of immune
Oh,
response. I
that's
don't know.
why. It's a muscle injection.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
I thought it was into
So
the.
should I get beef beforehand? And then get the needle
Beef?
stuck in it. Yeah, get really strong arms.
And then
Play a
try
prank
and grab
on
the
nurse.
needle
I
with the
stuck,
muscle.
nurse.
As it goes in, you tense
Yeah.
the muscle really
Tense.
hard. Okay, so what shouldn't I do? Right. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna tense as hard as possible.
I'm
I've
gonna
got your
tense
needle
this
now.
fucking-
It's broken inside.
I'm gonna snap that needle off inside my arm. I'm gonna move my arm really quickly, just as they put the needle in.
Joke's on you. You're losing your job. Why are you like this?
I've got a needle.
Why-
Oh, ow! I've got a needle snapped in my arm. This person's an amateur.
Oh, we're trying to save a life.
Next
What are
one.
you doing?
I'm suing you all. This is an attempt to get a lawsuit off the ground.
Thank you, Phoenix HD, for subbing on Prime. Thank you. Very kind. Very kind.
God, isn't it?
We'll stop talking about needles now. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't like needles.
Yeah. Fine.
But I had this huge
in our
one.
ears.
Yeah, go on. I had one jammed right under my toenail.
Oh no! No, that really makes me wince. Anything on the nails.
Drive a nail under my toenail, my big one. Pop
Nail,
that
not
sucker off like a
nails.
car fucking bonnet. Pung. Pop the trunk. I shout as I nail another nail underneath.
Tom Hazel said something horrible the other day. He was like,
Yeah.
put cocktail sticks up your toenail and kick a door.
Oh, that's
It's
horrible.
like, oh my
Very
god.
specific.
That's grim.
Very specific.
Yeah.
It's like it's happened to him.
Oh, God, just thinking about that is a no. Ugh.
Have you noticed, look at the landmass trot. It looks a little bit like the United Kingdom at the moment. Of what I've revealed anyway. If you cut off like
I can't see
the
it
bottom
all of
right,
it. Oh, right.
it looks a little bit like the United Kingdom. It's interesting.
Well,
Isn't that wow, isn't that incredible?
our
What-
borders are
what a
closed, so we
revelation.
can't get on that land.
Huh? Borders are closed, yeah, don't go to Ireland. Just I don't know why not. Like
I wonder why
seems to be a
needles are
problem there.
such a phobia. Like a prevalent
Getting
phobia.
stuck. You're just getting stuck with something. It's
What do you mean?
like anything jabbing you. I think anyone
Yeah,
would go,
but
"Oh,
like
fuck, I don't get
compared to
jabbed."
like being cut, would you rather be cut or
Oh,
needled?
it's like when in films when they're like, oh, I need to draw some blood, so they just cut their hand open.
Hmm.
So, well, that seems dumb. Why'd you do that?
It's I think
just
it's
slice
I
all
think it
across it.
comes
It's like, what?
from the idea of the sanctity of your
Yeah.
of your epidermis, right? As in like I feel like people feel like them and what they are is made up of their skin and like piercing
Apart from
it
your ears,
is kind
apparently.
of almost an invasion of that. Yeah, ears. I mean that's
And
ears are
face,
an
where
interesting
it's
point.
most important, where your skin, arguably.
I
is
think it's something
important.
about like
Port.
being. I mean, I guess you could say it's like being stabbed with a knife in the same sense. You know, it's an invasion of your body in a way.
Yeah. I guess if you
Um,
consciously doing it yourself, it's kind of you taking control of it, getting a
Mm.
piercing or whatever. But yeah, getting a needle done is kind of like an involuntary action. It's like, I have to get this, but I don't want it.
I mean, well, we need to psych ourselves up, guys, if we're all getting matching Prince Alberts.
That's true.
Mhm.
That link together.
Because
Yeah, it's quite the commitment.
the link together, yeah. There's like a chain.
It's a magnet. Just
They all like we stand together and assemble like Power Rangers, and our dicks all go ting ting ting, and it's those really powerful neo-medium
pulled together.
magnets, you know, the little ones. Wow,
Voltron.
why did we get these? Right, I'm gonna turn this around and go back through. Have you enjoyed your tour, Trot? Your riverboat tour?
Thank you
So
for
far?
that. Yeah, it was very foggy.
I've literally just been driving Trot around as we just unveil the map.
I mean, to be fair, we don't really want to go crazy
Progress
on this
too
world.
much. What are you doing
What?
at the moment, Ross? What are you building?
I'm
It's
just
fine.
finishing off a hut in where the other portal is.
My
It
fear
wasn't
is
closed off, which means it's at risk.
Sips comes back to a world that's totally changed to him, and then he's put off.
Oh, I'm not
You know?
changing it that much.
I don't think it's going
No,
to be
no, that's
that
just
different,
which is
it?
why we're kind of.
If
you know,
anything, it's going to make
Yeah.
it easier for him so he doesn't get pissed off with the fact that he has to build bronze tools and shit. It's just all there, you know?
I think this bag was split. It's a load of tea in the bottom. Tea
Oh, nightmare.
tea
Oh, for
particles.
God's sake.
Just swallowed a load.
Bump, bump, bump.
Thank you, George6530 for 2 months, 5 total, and Stabbed Penguin 15 months. Love you, boys. Thank you. Very
Donker.
Dunker.
Donkerschen.
Donkerschön.
Where is this canal? You know, you're a little bit late to that party.
Canal is
Canal
done.
is dead.
It's
Maybe
like
it's done.
here.
The canal currently
shit, it's so much
goes
coal.
down through here to about Canal Town, and then it starts again sort of here. There's mainly a road here. Fortunately, we hit bedrock again before we could finish it. Which hopefully they'll mod out or change eventually, because, you know,
Might be a
it's
limitation
hell
of the
it's
engine
hell of a fun.
they're working with, but hopefully they can get around it. Now that it's a very popular game, maybe the Unity themselves can offer some suggestions.
Well, apparently there's a mod you can do to the networking of this game, which makes it faster, because at the moment it's only 64 kilobits per second or something like that. So the bandwidth is quite low.
Just more data,
Um,
right?
So I don't know whether it's just they've just haven't optimally set up some of the sort of more basic parts. Again, I don't know anything about how any of this works, so I'm just guessing.
Cool.
Did you like my guesses?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a little island. Is this an island here?
Where?
We start a little island.
Oh. There's a
Frothy little island. Ooh, get frothy.
Froth Island.
Lots of
Hello.
land.
Our signature drink is the White Russian with extra froth. What's in this? It's got the texture of eggnog,
Obviously.
the taste of the sea.
Just how I like it.
Apparently the developers are like rapid employing now to meet the demand of the game.
Oh, really?
Better than being acquired, am I right?
He is a little bit right, yeah. Only a little bit.
I read an interesting, talking of companies being acquired and whatnot, I was reading an interesting thing about YouTube and how essentially the new YouTubers are coming around again to doing the same thing that essentially we all did
Yeah.
8 years
Minecraft,
ago,
you mean.
which is essentially Minecraft and going through the same process of like start off in vanilla. And it's like, and then we'll
Cyclical.
move into like a multiplayer server. And then we'll start
Yeah.
doing some like game modes and things like that. And then
Really?
modded Minecraft. Wow. It's all mods now.
What was this you're talking about, Trot? This game?
Just YouTubers
Just YouTube.
following the same trend.
Right.
And then like story-based stuff after that. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I wonder, some people are like saying like it's either like the natural cycle of Minecraft where you want more out of the game, so you find more, or following in the footsteps of people like Yogscast back in the day, which did the same thing, and they grew up on it and are now doing it
All
themselves.
damn TDMs. Damn
Yeah.
TDMs and everyone else who's is big in the scene. Like
Yeah, because I mean,
back in the day, Captain Sparkles and that lot.
on Spiffing Brit's thing about YouTube Shorts being the next big thing that can make you 1 million subs, which is, I mean,
YouTube what? Shorts.
Shorts. Yeah, it's essentially like those
sketches. Or you
Instagram
mean, like,
story things, but
Right. Oh shit. Okay.
you can get them on the app only right now.
So
However, they
stories.
are, the way the algorithm works on that is it just gets recommended to a ton of people. Either way,
Awesome.
whether that works or not, the other day he mentioned one that has exploded, and one of the things they do is they put popular skins of Minecraft because they showcase a block for like 10 seconds or whatever, and then explain what it is, and they use a famous Minecrafter skin for extra clout, you know. And we were in it the other day.
Oh,
Our
really?
3 skins were one of them. Obviously, they're doing one every day, so they're going to go through them all.
What? So somebody's just doing this and making these
shit.
shorts.
These shorts on like every single block in the game, like really well.
But they're doing
like,
it formulaically.
Formulaic as a short, which is like 20 seconds. You can't monetize these things, barely at all. You'll
Right.
get tons of subs and stuff. However, yeah, it's like very throwaway kind of Vine-esque content. But you can build a community around it, which is. But I just found it interesting that we were selected as the trio of us were in one of the videos. So it was very purposeful, not like just, they happened to come across the same skin. It's nope, that was Hat Films in there.
Who is it who was doing this?
I think even in
particular
our
I
short?
can't remember the name.
even back in the day, I don't think we were
sue their asses.
big in the scene in
Use
any
that
sense.
likeness.
The money is in sponsors, yeah. You can get like, imagine if you got like 1 million per short. I'm sure there'll be a sponsor that would be like, we'll have that, please. That 10-second segment. Sponsor our thing, please. To your 1 million. Block Facts. It could be Block Facts, yeah. Yeah, so
there's some
that's kind of
this is
almost
an interesting little line.
credible evidence that people that are exploding now are kind of grew up on us, which I find interesting.
Very interesting. Can
And
they
now,
can they help us grow or
no, unlikely.
or is that?
Well,
have
do we wanna make
we've
shorts
just
about
ingrained
blocks?
ourselves too? Well, no. I don't want to make shorts about blocks, Trump, but
there are certain fast track ways to getting, and it's not even guaranteed at all. You're like a 1 in a billion chance of you being the one that explodes. But there are some fast track ways of doing it that really don't gel well with the way we like to do things, which is not make 20-second shorts about every single block in Minecraft because we're not passionate about it in that way.
Wow.
Ultimately.
Yes.
Trot, do you want to get off
Well, I
this
feel like we-
island?
Yeah,
We've been
I
there,
had a
done
little
that
look
with all the
around.
Minecraft stuff.
I think this island could be a great place to build a big base, though.
Yeah,
We could like fill the whole island with. I mean,
It's
it
a
probably
good-
lag like crazy.
it's also close to that new air biome, right? So there might be a good forward base at least.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you want to go quickly grab some entrails and some bees to feed everyone? Because we need. Trot, have you got any sausages left? I really could do with some sausages.
No,
One
Yes.
sausage.
I
I've
can
got
go to the
jam though.
swamps.
You got jam?
Yeah, can I have a bit of jam, please?
There you go.
We'll go to that spot we were at the other day.
Are you able to sleep?
No, we're in the middle of
No.
nowhere. Yeah,
Okay, let's get out of here.
Spiff is on the premise now. He's making content now that's like, you too can get 1 million in a month. I wonder if there's a
Becoming one of
line
those,
there where it's like these.
Those self-help YouTubers that
Yeah.
are really big on YouTube.
I wonder if there's a line there where it's like you're asking, you're promoting the fact that you could, and you can, but a lot of people are not going to. So
Yeah.
I guess you're not technically lying if you're saying guaranteed to make you 1 million. But it's right in that line, isn't it? Of that excitement of like, oh my god, I could get 1 million just by doing shorts.
Well, yeah. Also, like, yeah, it's about actually having a decent an idea with some longevity, like, as
Yeah.
well. I think
You need the idea to
Like,
back it up. You
It's
can't
not
just
enough
do
just
it.
to have the hack. It's you actually have to have like a plan. You know, a lot of the time people sort of say like, "Oh, if I do this, will I get big on YouTube?" It's like, well, you might on that, but then you need other stuff that you're going to do as well afterwards. Like,
It's the classic like, oh, you want to get big on YouTube because you want to be big on YouTube, or do you actually enjoy what you're doing? Because you're gonna fizzle out with that passion if all you care about is being big and successful. You're not going to enjoy your day to day, and it's a goal you'll never be happy with because there's always going to be someone slightly bigger than you. That's why it's terrible to think in terms of goals in general in life, because that goal, once you reach it, you may never reach it and you'll be really unhappy, or you will reach it and you'll realize that it wasn't worth all that effort. And maybe 1 in 100 times you will reach that goal and it'll be very worthwhile, but it's kind of pointless throwing all your hopes and dreams into an end point rather than enjoying the process, you know, itself.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean.
That's what I've come to realize, at least.
Well, yeah. Ultimately, like there was a lot of people.
Hope.
Who,
You can
when they
hope for
started
it.
seeing that people could make money on YouTube, they were just like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna make a channel and do whatever random shit they thought they could do." And yeah, unless you're passionate about it and are willing to really grind, it's not easy. We got lucky.
There's-
We just got lucky with our trailer stuff, and then
Yeah. I
otherwise
think
we would just
a lot of
be-
people don't.
We wouldn't have blown up like we did.
This is the problem with a lot of people that reach success and then retell their story. They change their story and don't admit that a lot of it was down to luck.
Yeah, right place, right
and
time.
it gives people the false impression that if you just do exactly what I did. Oh, by the way, I posted this at the perfect time that this thing happened,
Yeah.
and it got recommended to 1 billion people. But
Yeah.
they pin so much on like, I need to get 1 million by the end of the year, and if I don't
Yeah.
get that, it's like I'm gonna feel like trash. You forget that there's a lot of like variables external of you that you have no control over that will hinder your goals, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So the people are saying this in the chat, but I was going to say the same thing. A lot of the time, it is survivorship bias, as people are putting it. I'm not sure whether it's necessarily just survivorship, but people. We were talking about this a little while back. I think it was. In fact, I think it was in one of the documentaries I recommended. I think it was probably in Capital of the 21st Century, where they talk about a study that was done on a few hundred students, and they had them play the same game. They were playing Monopoly, except one student was given 2 dice and twice as much money, and the other wasn't. And they saw that even though both players understood that one player had an advantage, the player that had the advantage with the more cash and the more dice was more likely to attribute their successes to their own ability. And it's very much a human thing to see success and see sort of financial gain and see it as if it's almost like your destiny, I suppose, or it's right, it's the thing to see. And I think it's difficult calling out people like that, or like, because you see it a lot. You see it a lot in YouTubers and creators in general, because a lot of the time
$1 million?
people use like creators and stuff like that are often very like, you know, like, you make your hope, you make your this, you make your happiness, like, just gotta believe, you gotta keep working. I don't know why I'm putting American accent on.
It's a terrible notion.
It's this, and it's just like, well, that's not always entirely true, and a lot of the time there is this survivorship bias. But the problem, the challenge here is that you can have people saying things like this, like people like me saying, well, they're just saying that this is how to do it because that happened to work for them. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. But the problem is, in that case, I'm the person preaching chaos almost. I'm the person saying, well, it doesn't really matter what you do or what they say or who you listen to. Really, it's not going to have much influence on you. Or you can go down the other route of the person that says, well, yeah, of course, you can say none of this matters, but how about instead we choose positivity? How about instead we choose, you know, like saying these things? And it's kind of like, yeah, fair enough. There is that want for positivity and that want for an energy to move you forwards. But at the same time, it's in a way, it's kind of ignoring some of the truth, you know, some of the reality of it, which
I think it's
hard.
important to acknowledge reality. However, don't get wrapped up in the things that are external of your control. Like, for example, like hoping for 1 million subs is different from setting the goal of 1 million subs. Like, all or nothing. Like, if you hope for it, but then enjoy the process along the way, and if it turns out you can't get there, that's only just a hope. Right, and then it's beyond that. It's like well, you know, at least the successes I've had up until now are still successes. The whole thing wasn't a failure. This whole process wasn't a failure because I still enjoyed and have reaped success. If I reached 900,000 rather than 1 million, you can't just throw that 900,000 away because we didn't reach 1 million. Because a lot of people think that way because you didn't reach a certain milestone that you've put in your head as concrete as the only way to reach happiness. It's not a good way of thinking. And in the same like way of saying like, just believe it and will it to happen, and it will happen. Karma will align and planets will come together for you. That's cultish behavior, which is like putting a lot on fate. And unfortunately, fate doesn't always go the way you want it to.
This is the thing. Like that was something somebody said in chat as well a minute ago, and I was like, it's sometimes a tough one to talk about because you don't want to demotivate people, right? Like that's really bad. Like inaction in its entirety is always going to be probably a bad thing.
That's definitely not what I'm saying. Yeah.
No. I know you're not saying that. They were just saying.
I just don't want people to get misconstrued.
You were saying the antithesis of that, and I'm kind of backing up that point. Like they were saying like like hope is useless. Like work, it's only work that gets things done. And I think that's true in some respects, but what you were saying, Trot, and I think it is important to remember, is it's like sometimes you can try, and sometimes things can happen, and you still get screwed over it. And it doesn't mean that the person at the top is the one that worked the hardest. There's a bunch of people that didn't quite make it there, that worked really hard and got caught out. And in a way, I think that's also, in essence, the sort of social like reasoning behind why some people feel as though that they should, they see success. It's all on them. They should work hard. Yeah. But in reality, there's this huge sort of background of people trying and failing, and it makes you wonder, like, man, maybe having that work ethic and putting that much pressure on people, it isn't necessarily beneficial. For the few people that it
only
does,
helps the people at the top.
Yeah, exactly. Like. So
you can aspire. It's like it's literally the stock thing that we saw with the billionaires. It's like, you just need to do what we did. Put everything in stocks. Oh, wait, no, don't. because that will stop us. Like you're doing the thing, stop doing it.
Yeah.
Stop succeeding.
Yeah.
They don't
What you
actually
mean
want
with
you to.
the whole
want to give you-
GME
the
thing?
GME.
Exactly. They want to see the
Yeah.
false pretense that anyone could do it, but they all fucking know the thing's rigged and you actually can't. They don't
Yeah.
really want anyone else to succeed, but they live off success themselves and promoting this false sense of success that
Yeah.
if you can be just like me.
It's just
I think
you're
the
not quite
important-
good enough. Sorry. Yeah.
I think the
Like-
important thing is to if you do get lucky, is to then put in hard work. Because
Mm.
like if we'd have just did that trailer and then just stopped making videos, we wouldn't be here today. If we'd have just
Yeah,
given up and not like
absolutely,
used that as a launch pad to then do more.
And it's likely we did it with
that,
the wrong
we
motive.
got lucky, but you had to hold it right and then go,
Yeah.
we're going to take this further and keep up the energy,
But-
release every day, keep that momentum going, and that's where the success is really is the consistency and the want to continue.
It's also really easy to preach what we're saying, but not actually follow
Yeah.
it. So it's easy to say for us to be like, we don't care about like not reaching 1 million subs anymore. We just enjoy doing what we're doing now. But ultimately, most of our YouTube career has been wanting and to drive ourselves to do better and be better and have more views and all that stuff. So we definitely fell into the analytics of it all. That's very much true. And like you get the comments which are like tongue in cheek now, of course. It was like 1 million subs doesn't make it any less real for us that we still haven't. But it's about like truly letting go of that now and just enjoying the fact that we've got to where we are now and hoping for more, but being okay with and content with the chaos and noise of the world that it won't work out necessarily, and it's not always our fault. If it doesn't, and be okay with the ebb and flow of external factors putting spanners in the works or changing your outcome. And sometimes that outcome can be completely different, but equally as enriching in your life. And just be okay that you can let certain goalposts change. And that's fine.
Also, the landscape of the environment changes every day.
Exactly.
What we're working on,
The game has
is
changed.
evolving and growing, and more people are playing, more people are making videos and content. You're then on a more of a competitive market, and then you're trying to make better content than you were making yesterday. So you're constantly in competition with yourself as well. That's what we were anyway, especially with certain bigger projects we were taking on. So you kind of then it becomes unhealthy. So like you have to take a step back and go, what's actually more fun? Like doing the stuff we enjoy and fucking around, rather than chasing goals that don't really seem that important or really.
It's a trivial
actually make
number,
that much of
right?
an effect
Because
on-
ultimately, if you're spending your day-to-day stressing about like, oh my god, we haven't gained subs today, we've lost 50, you're spending your whole day stressing out. You're not actually enjoying the process of getting to 1 million, and you're tearing yourself apart. And what's going to happen when you reach 1 million? What is your whole mentality and mood suddenly going to flip and be like, oh my god, we did it. I can live a really happy and rich life now that number has ticked over. Unlikely. It's the classic case of the grass is always greener on the other side. It's like, well, now that we're at 1 million, I don't feel the way I expected to feel when I was trying to get here. So now I'm kind of unhappy again. And you see it all the time with like massive success stories where they just either want more or they become depressed because it's like, oh my god, I set myself such a high bar, and when I got here, I realized it wasn't the thing I actually wanted in life because it was unnecessary.
It just doesn't make an impact on the stuff on the work you were doing before. Like
exactly.
Are you enjoying it anymore? It wouldn't make any difference. It's just a number.
Yeah.
I think for me, the biggest thing that's always on, like, weighing on me is like time and the perception of time. Like, that for me, like, is the worst. Like, just.
You mean like aging, or you mean like just not doing enough with the time you have?
Just the feeling of like time moving without you having really like, just
monumentous like milestone moments in life. It was like I used my time well, and I got a really good thing out of that time that I had, or just wasting time. Do you mean wasting time?
No, like, I guess nostalgia, like, I suppose, or I don't really know what it is. Like, it's just like, I don't know, like, I guess the worry that you're not doing everything you can be doing, I suppose, is the thing that gets to me. I guess to a lot of people. I guess to everyone. I think it's a really big deal, and it's to do with external pressure. I think, and the expectation you.
2 million things to do before you die. Bucket list.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
there's
taking
societal
through life
pressure.
like a shopping list. I think there was literally again I scrolled past a.
I feel like it's
Heath
the
Ledger
same
quote.
thing.
Did we see the same
go on.
thing where it was like he was saying that people treat life like a shopping list when ultimately just you want to be doing the things that you want to do and not have to have those pressures on you. Why do you have to get married at a certain age? Why do you have to have a kid before this time? Like, everyone's just copying everyone else trying to do those things rather than focusing on their own personal passions. Obviously, that's not always possible though. That's the reality of it. People have to work. People have to survive.
The thing is, I
there's
think
so many different factors involved rather than just I'm going to chase my dreams. That's
in some
pretty
ways
much
though,
a
I think like our
very
job,
privileged position.
our job and our luck and our position. I don't want to say like we're not. Some people have great jobs, some people have great lives. I'm not saying that everyone should be aspired to being in our position when I say this, but I feel we are. I think we all think we're in quite a privileged position. We're quite lucky to do the job we do and get to see the things we see and everything. And I think that's in a way puts more pressure on. I feel as though it puts more pressure on myself because I'm like,
Don't waste
right,
this
we've got
pedestal you're
something.
put on.
Yeah, exactly. We've got something, and it's like,
But
just
it's
trying
also
to
being
work
aware-
out what to do with that. And
It's
like-
being aware of what could kill it, which is what we were kind of contemplating when we were thinking about splitting the channel into 2 channels. It's just like if we try to just keep going with the same goal and not splitting them off to the things that we are interested in, things that we know that what works and keeps us going. That was a big decision, I think, and to be honest, I prefer it because I'm not looking at numbers as much. I'm not paying attention to sub numbers. It's growing slowly, but that works, and I think those things that I previously would be worried about, I'm not so worried about because there's a core audience now watching our hack games
I
stuff,
think
which is
I'd be
great.
far more stressed out with explosive growth than I am with organic
I think so,
growth.
yeah.
Because imagine us suddenly getting an influx of people because the algorithm suddenly
Pressure.
messed up, and then that pressure to keep that afterwards and just watch that drop off over time because it's inevitable would be far more stressful than us being, a very respectful but not overly popular level, like a really consistent level, I'd say, a livable, stable level, which has small amounts of growth and small amounts of decline. Like I'd be far less stressed out living like that.
I think so. Yeah.
And content. Imagine like being Mr. Beast right now. He's stressing out so much. You can tell.
Trying to make new content.
Because
It's
he's like,
what crazy
I'm sorry,
shit can I
guys.
do now?
Well, it's like I haven't released videos in a few days because literally nothing is matching my ambition right now. I can't do better than what I've done. I don't know how to do better. Like, I've given someone an island, for fuck's sakes. Where the fuck do I go from here? Like, his whole channel was built off of, I need to get to this point. I need to be successful. And I feel like that's going to tear him apart,
Well, he's gigantically successful now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
true, but
I think, maybe.
It's all
maybe I should
relative,
sympathize.
right?
It is
It's all
relative. Yeah, he wants to beat the last thing he did. It's not about necessarily the numbers. Numbers are great, whatever. But when you're, if you're in a creative mindset, you want to beat the thing you did before and make sure it's better. Otherwise, that's
all he's ever seen.
Your personal goal's not where it's at, where you want to be.
It's like the Yogscast back in the day. When they had millions of views and they weren't aware of like how much that was until they didn't have it anymore. Like Sips and guys like that was like looking fondly back on those days of like, oh my god, I used to just pull in those numbers without even lifting a
Well, they
finger.
used to say how easy it was. Yeah, they were just like, oh god, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think twice. And it
they
just
only
happened.
had that perspective once they didn't have it anymore. At the time, they were like, I'm just making another Minecraft video, blah, blah, blah. And Mr. Beast is terrified of losing what he's currently got because he's amassed it so quickly and has...
He does have a giant burger chain now.
Does he actually
There's
have
a
a
lot of
burger
pressure
chain?
probably keeping
They
that
sold,
up too.
Mr. Beast
no
burgers.
way.
He sold over 2 million burgers now.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
His burger chain. Like, I mean, like,
Fucking hell.
yeah, maybe I'm just being an asshole, but I don't feel like, I mean, don't feel as badly for someone who's like.
Well, no, but it's just an example.
I think there's
of,
I think there's a
at the top,
level.
right?
Come on, I understand what you're saying. Like everyone's got everyone's success is relative to their own ambition and their own expectations of their own abilities. I understand that. I do think at a certain point I would be like, well, to be honest,
I don't
I can
think
buy
so.
a new car every year. I think I earn enough money. Like,
I think everyone's
like,
level of stress can be exactly the same with vastly different circumstances. Like Mr. Beast can feel more stressed and more depressed than you are right now, despite having cars and everything around him. I think he can still
does our
feel
level of
equally.
satisfaction is our level of satisfaction not just a measure of our expectations of ourselves versus society or versus our surroundings though? Because like think of it
It's all
this way, like if
dependent
you
on
grew up
your-
in a town where everybody's a milk churner and you happen to end up being the fastest horse racer in the town, like people aren't in this town going, I hate being a milk churner, I wish I was an astronaut, like not because they don't see that, I do think that there is almost a level or a baseline you establish for yourself based on your surroundings. Like if you're surrounded by people who are millionaires, then of course you're going to feel like a little like fucking hell, everyone else is a millionaire there, and I'm just this I do think that makes a difference. And so I don't know. Yeah, I think
that's the issue with YouTube isn't in the whole, right? Because obviously everyone thinks you're in the same pit as people like PewDiePie and stuff, and people
You're
compare
directly
themselves
put
to those
against
people.
them sometimes.
And it's like, how can you possibly compare to such kind of giant numbers like that? You've got to really look inward rather.
But again,
than
like we do
it's
not
hard.
have.
It's hard to, because sometimes I mean, if anything, one of our biggest videos was because it was linked to a PewDiePie video through chance. Like these type of things just happen accidentally. We're all in the same network and pool and shit, and it's just getting fucking bigger.
It's hard to like say that you think you know how this person is feeling and feels, but we literally only have our own perspective that we are born with and die with, and we have no concept of how that other person would feel in their current circumstance, other than assumption based on our own experiences. So it's hard to say how Mr. Beast
I agree with the
truly
part
feels.
where Smith is probably pointing out the fact that he never probably has to work again in his life. Like he's completely financially comfortable, and his only stresses are
he's setting his own stresses
aside.
He's
right?
setting his
Which
own
is fine.
stresses.
Yeah, he's setting his own stresses. He doesn't necessarily.
Which not
stress-
everybody has to.
That's a creative
A lot of people
comparison.
deal with stresses that aren't set by themselves. I think that
Exactly.
you can empathize with stresses not created by their own self. Well, rather, I find it easier to.
I think he puts a lot of burden on himself to appeasing his audience as well, and he's very much like affected by that.
But the reason he wants an audience is because he wants fame, right?
I don't know. I
Success,
can't say.
yeah, I guess.
Does he?
You'd argue. You'd argue.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't, he's certainly going about the wrong way of doing it.
What do you mean?
Isn't it? Like, as in, if he doesn't want fame, he's certainly not chosen the best career.
Yeah, I mean,
or done
I think there's definitely an element there. I think he wants to change the world. I think that's what he wants to do, like leave a mark kind of thing in the biggest, most grandest way possible, and is inspired by people like Elon Musk.
Which, I would argue that everybody wants to do that, though, Trot. Well, not everybody, but a large percentage of the world would say, I would like to leave a legacy or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't deny that.
I'm not saying that you can't empathize with him. I don't know what exactly we're trying to get to here. I'm just, I'm playing devil's advocate as usual. Really, I hope he isn't stressed.
I'm sure he is. That's what I'm trying to say. Is despite having everything, he's still equally as stressed as someone else, in a completely different circumstance. It's relative to him. You can still
he has a lot
scan
more
his
eyes
brain.
on his situation, surely, right? Is that another?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you could
probably a big issue, because if there were 20-something million people watching you,
well, it's not even that.
It's
just
a lot.
You scan someone's brain that's stressed out, and you scan Mr. Beast's brain, who's stressed out, and it's the same level of stress, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Despite the circumstances being like, well, you could just buy a Lamborghini. You're fine. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you've got a comfortable life. It's like, no, it doesn't diminish the fact that they can still be stressed. But there's definitely
I guess
a level.
The real question, though, is I guess the question really, though, is not necessarily whether or not they can be stressed or feel stress. It's why should anyone care? Essentially,
why should the average Joe who's working?
Yeah. Why should
just survive. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's a different question.
But
It's not
that's
really about
kind of
creativity
like
then, it's about
losing your
just wealth.
humanity a little bit, right?
It's not losing. No, that's
Not humanity. It's more of
there.
just
There,
like
there, there are
grounding is in
there are
reality.
genocides
if you
going
can't-
on in major countries in our world. It's not really about losing your humanity. You know, we do nothing
No,
about
I
those
don't
as
mean
well.
like having no humanity, but I mean if you can't empathize with someone on a base level,
Mhm.
like that's stressed, it's like, well, because
we choose who
just
we
saying
empathize
to,
with.
like-
I think
well, yeah,
we choose who we empathize. We have to. We
I
wouldn't be able to
don't-
exist. We wouldn't be able to function without choosing who we empathize with. I
yeah,
think there's
and
too
I
much
don't,
pain
I
in the
don't
world.
have to empathize with Mr. Beast, sure, but I'm
Mhm.
sure if we were friends, I would empathize with him.
Right.
Yeah, in terms of stress.
I
level,
couldn't
mean,
just be like,
for sure.
sorry, mate, you've got enough money to not be stressed. Stop it. Like you
Mhm.
can't really say that to somebody because that's
Yeah.
diminishing their emotion as a person.
Yeah.
As much as I
No,
would
yeah.
say,
It's pretty asshole. It's just assholey to say something like that to somebody, right? Like, why would
Yeah.
you do that if they're not
Yeah.
doing anything to
There's
you?
no
why would
reason
you say
to-
that to somebody?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
You
the
wouldn't go,
point.
"Oh, yeah, but you've got enough money. You should be happy."
I think ultimately the
Anyone
point
would
I'm
ever say
trying to
about
get
that.
at is, if you want to reduce your stress in your life, is to
Yeah.
stop setting yourself such high expectations, only for chaos and external factors to prevent you from achieving that goal, and to be okay with that, the fact that life just disrupts things and changes and you can't do anything about those things. It's being at peace with that ultimately, and I don't think Mr. Beast is at peace with that. That's what I'm trying to say, and therefore he is stressed out, and as stressed out as anyone else who would be that have set such high goals for themselves and can't possibly keep up with them. Although he's doing a great job of keeping up with it right now, but I'm sure he's stressed out of his mind trying to set the next height.
This all spun off of
It doesn't.
the idea
I
of being
don't.
big really quickly,
Whether I
right?
care about him or not is irrelevant. It's just I'm just basing off my own evidence of like how I can personally stop stressing out about unrealistic goals for myself. And advice I could maybe offer other people is to be okay with external factors changing. Like, don't blame yourself so much when, or even blame someone else, because you don't know what happened to them in their circumstance to cause that disruption, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you have an argument with someone at the bank who's on the other side and trying to get money from them. It's like you don't really know what led them to that specific moment there, and there's nothing you can really do about that to change the way they are right now. I know that's a stupid example. I can't really think of anything better off the top of my head. But anything that isn't your own action is not fully under control, and you should stop trying to make it so.
Mm.
Like that number on our YouTube channel. It's not really in our control
Yeah.
whether we get there or not. It'd be nice if it did, and we can hope for it, but be content if we don't.
Yeah, it's better than killing ourselves trying to desperately make something that we know that that's not how YouTube works. If we tried to, force the subscriber growth somehow, it would just
Yeah.
end up just being such a demoralizing situation, because it's like that's just not how YouTube works at all.
And I-
So you
I
can't.
truly
we've
feel-
just learned to forget that element of it, because I
Yeah.
think that's what's helped us kind of continue on into 10 years of
Other than
creation,
that, like,
on this platform.
other than that day or two where we're like through the roof excited that we finally hit 1 million, we got the plaque
Yeah.
and stuff. After like a couple of weeks, that plaque would be collecting dust, and we'll be like, 1,000,000 subs. Cool. What next?
Yeah.
So,
I guess so. But yeah, I guess you hark back to like when we first got like 100,000 views. Like, that motivation pushed us to 200,000 and pushed us to make the content that got us to 900,000, right? So I guess it just,
absolutely.
it's
Well,
more of a time factor, because like I said before, the platform evolves all the time. They fucking put
I
certain
think also
restrictions and bans in, and so you're competing with all this at the same time. So
there a lot of our decisions have also been partly on like, what could be good with our audience, but also like
Yeah.
what's actually just fun for us to do. I'd like to do more vlogs and more traveling and more of this game, because I really like it right now, like Valheim and things like that.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
kind of been driven by like what's fun for us right now if we did it right now, rather than let's slog and slave away at this thing so that in the future we can finally reach that thing,
Yeah.
Let's turn into
we
Fortnite.
could have easily stuck with Minecraft for another couple of years
Yeah.
To the point where we were just like tearing our
Can't
hair
wait.
out and just going like, why
Talking
are we
of
still
which-
playing this game, which we aren't enjoying like completely.
A big
time.
Fortnite channel coming up next week. Can't wait for that.
What is a
Our new
channel?
Fortnite channel.
Oh fuck! Is that dead now? Is that as
No.
popular as it was? Is it Minecraft?
It's still popular.
Does it have the same strength?
It's like
as
saying, is
Minecraft?
Minecraft dead?
Seems like it. Yeah,
I think
it
it's
seems
Well,
still-
yeah,
like
well,
having it.
yeah, true. It's still got its audiences.
It's just out of our mind entirely because we don't ever involve ourselves in that world.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sleeping, by the way. I'm going to sleep through the night.
Oh,
You're slipping.
shit, I'm not.
Is it that
I'm
nighttime
like
yet?
in the middle of a forest. Hang on.
I've got another cast out. When everyone else is, I've got to wait for this fish to try and come in. So when you get into bed, Ross, let me know and I'll stop fishing.
I could probably make one. Is there a structure over there?
I think, yeah. I think a lot of people watch us for just us, right? Rather than like the trends that we try
Well, that
and
was
fail
the
at
hope,
following.
wasn't it? That's why we never really felt like tried to make, loads of Pokemon videos, or where it is the Pokemon FIFA
And that kinda-
style videos, because it's just like we knew that the joke's dead. Like there's only
Yeah.
so far you can go with those type of things to try and kind of really farm an audience out of it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
ultimately that
we're
wasn't
an
our core
old
content.
style of we're an old style of YouTube channel. Like we are like we
Yeah.
like this the style of our channel is yeah like Troy was saying earlier, like the new style and new designs of channels and content plans are completely different. And yeah, we have this really loyal audience, like Ross was saying earlier, that sort of got us to the place where like that's great. We can make content and we can make a living out of it and we can still do that. And that's just really nice to have, essentially. And anything beyond that is just a bonus. But
Yes.
yeah, it is frustrating, I think, for us in sometimes when you look at like our sub number on the main channel that literally hasn't deviated from 901k in
For years.
I just refuse to believe that we are gaining and losing subs at an equal number to keep us at that level. Like, God, if only stock prices were that stable. Like, I there must be something else going on. I mean, we know about the whole swearing thing now and how like the C word has been treated by the algorithm as bad as the N word, which is brilliant for us because obviously we like to say the C word and we're also 100% racist. No, so that screwed us, and little things like that. It just gets frustrating as hell, and
Oh, we're under attack.
yeah, we have to choose content based on what that audience will watch. I think is a consideration we have to make because sometimes, like we're lucky right now, we all really enjoy this game. This game is awesome, and people want to see it. That's great. But there's plenty of other times where some of us have been playing games and it just hasn't gone particularly well. People haven't been that interested in it. It's not a viewable game is another problem a lot of the time where like what's going on screen is quite hard to follow on like a mobile phone. So that means it doesn't play as well. And so we do still have to make decisions based on content for games sometimes, which obviously it's like when Sips does a game that everybody hates for like 3 months and his numbers are like a third of what he does. And I guess it's just about making, like sometimes we have to make that decision of like, we just have to not play this as much on stream or not do this or not do that, which is still a consideration, I suppose. But yeah, no, that just, like you were saying earlier about taking pressure off with releasing Hack Gaming as well was nice because like
Yeah.
it
It's a good
felt
decision.
like you say like, oh, we're getting views here, we're getting views there. Occasionally we'll release something on Hat Films that will get some like decent views. Oh, that's fun. Like that's good.
And I'm kind of
and-
comparing our own channels against each other now, rather than us
Yeah.
comparing against like external factors. Like this is all our own creation, right? And even then,
Yeah.
like our views are kind of an external force which we can't have much control over. However, just saying like, oh, this video on Hack Gaming did really well. That's awesome. I wonder why that is. And then, oh, the new Hack Films one is okay. But it's interesting that the Hack Gaming one did
richer
better.
data, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
like we've got
But it's
almost
all
like
about-
an A and a B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all within our world and our ecosphere that we have a relative control over, or we kind of can estimate it a bit better of what's going on, rather than like, how did our Minecraft video do with all the other Minecraft ones that went out today? You know? Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I think
It does frustrate me a bit that still the Hat Films like sub doesn't move, like, and we still don't know why. Like that is so annoying. Like,
I mean,
Especially
don't
when
think-
it's like your job and your career as well. Like as
Yeah.
in that.
That's the stress is that like when you're
it's
like,
just-
well, we actually do rely on it for revenue, and
Yeah.
I think that's probably what you were like talking about more when Mr. Beast is like literally financially stable for probably the rest of his life, and we aren't. So that's
Yeah.
that's
well,
a factor we have to consider. 'Cause
more, yeah.
this could end
anyone.
tomorrow, and then we'd have to
Yeah.
get a fucking job somewhere, and that's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
think that should be
I-
our
I-
stress. That again,
No,
that's,
it's not, but that is a
No.
part of it, because if
But
you're not
yeah,
financially sound, you need
if
to
we're
make sure
constantly
everything-
fearing that
numbers are
every
right.
day, then we're not going to enjoy what we're doing.
Well, it's no, it's
No,
not. It's
but
not that
it's
I'm
a
fearing
fact in
it,
the back of
Troy.
your
It's that I look at it and go like, it's not moved. Like it's just like, and we don't know why. Like like it's definitely. Well, not definitely. That's the thing. I can't say definitely about anything. It might be. It seems to be to us that for whatever reason, the subs on that channel do not increase, or rather, they stay at almost the exact same level while still having statistical deviation in the background. Like we've lost subs and we've gained subs on this channel. So like, it's almost like you send that to a YouTube rep, and they're like, "Well, you have gained subs." So it is being shown to some people. It's like, yeah, but why is it like 901? Like why? And yeah, that is a little bit stressful, just knowing that ultimately the thing that you are making your money from and the thing you're putting your content on, just there is something about it that isn't seemingly
It's so
functioning
far
in
out
a
of
way
our
you'd
control.
expect. Yeah.
And the game has shifted so constantly, and we're not even told how or what the rules are anymore. That is difficult. But I guess.
And you see like the great success of it.
But again, like
I
that
yeah.
great success
No,
is
yeah.
again an anomaly. That's a lot of luck is put behind, and right time, right place, right content. Doesn't diminish their work that they put in. However, there is a level of
not at all.
YouTubeness
I
that's
don't,
like.
I don't mean to do that.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just-
like when I see other people's success, and I'm like, why aren't we seeing similar results, or why aren't we seeing at least an increase in subscribers from doing this particular thing? Like why can't we make the needle move either way? Like
Again,
is-
like
is
it's
the
probably
feeling.
down to YouTube, I imagine, because it's not like
Yeah.
we're doing anything particularly different from any of these content creators making stuff now. It's just,
Yeah,
are they more likely to I mean, it's all speculation, and we
it's
could
hard
like
to say.
tear our
'Cause
hair
it's an
out.
old channel, like it's an older channel. Like we don't know how they treat older channels necessarily, and it's quite it's very interesting seeing the contrast between Hack Gaming and seeing that grow organically.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody just put in chat like that kind of what it feels like a little bit. It's akin to never getting a promotion at work. Like it does feel like that. I feel like like obviously lockdowns had an impact on it, and like the way we all feel. And obviously when I'm talking about this, I'm largely talking about my own feelings, but I would presume you guys would have some similar thoughts or feelings around certain things around our work. But like, yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. Like we don't need massive success. I don't expect massive success. Like you say, I'm really happy that we have an audience that pays our wages, pays our cost of living, and living at a nice standard, like not at all a bad standard either. Like we're not struggling to get rent each month and things like that. We are living at a nice standard, and I really appreciate that. I think that sometimes it would be nice to feel that progression and success, and we do get that. We totally do get that sometimes. I'm not saying that, and like I say, I think lockdown obviously has that effect on your mentality.
I just wonder if it's
of,
a psychological thing, because obviously, like every time we do this, I feel like I don't really deserve this job. Do you know what I mean? Like, is that as strange as and depreciative? But it just it doesn't. Yeah, it's deprecating. That is. It's just you don't feel like you deserve to just play games all day and make money, which seems so fucking stupid. But like, even though we've been doing it for 10 years, I just don't. I feel
That's
like I've got to do
imposter
more.
syndrome. That's what that is.
So it always. I feel
yeah,
like
it
that
is
every
imposter
day.
syndrome, definitely.
So I also feel like it's going to end every day because of that. As in, like, it could just implode.
Yeah, I mean,
Quite
that's-
irrational.
It's
But like, that's
interesting
why
for
I
me-
just feel like, because we aren't growing, I just
Yeah.
feel like it could still go tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah. See,
Or one
not,
of you
I
could
don't
get
worry
like, a
about
good
it all
job somewhere
going
and you'd be
tomorrow.
like, oh fuck, I need to go.
I worry about it not going anywhere else, which is interesting. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it's the other end of the spectrum. Same sort of worry, but I'm not so worried about like it falling apart, because like I say, I kind of have the confidence in us to create an alternative or create some form
Yeah.
of like
yeah.
other plan if things are really going. We've never really had to deal with things going to absolute shit.
Sure.
But I also I'd like just to imagine and to hope and to, you know, I guess I'm a cynical and nihilistic person, but I need a fuel of hope and success to keep that from consuming me, I think. Or something.
Yeah, because it's hard to make targets in this kind of.
It really
industry.
is.
You can't just go. I want to hit this number. I want to do this. I want to.
Again, like we shouldn't. We
you
really
need to just be happy with what you're doing and hope that there's enough people.
You're setting yourself up for failure by doing that, and you're just setting yourself up for stress. It's okay to hope for these things. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, set a movable goal though, like one that's not
yeah.
so fixed and reliant on so many external factors coming and aligning for you. Like, you could put everything in, but then you could something awful could happen that prevents you from going to that final step. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, it's totally out of your control, and it's fine. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Like, we've done this for 10 years, and it's not all the next day gone away. It really hasn't.
Yeah,
so,
of course. Yeah, it's just one of those things because obviously you never know in these type of industries that, like, it's like when you see footballers who, you know, will retire at 32 or whatever, or like 35, and that's it. They're done. What's next around that corner? Because when you say you've done 10 years like working within this kind of industry, that's a fucking long time. Like, really, especially when you consider, you know, how, you know, YouTube likes to kind of get new channels, fresh channels growing. It feels like that's on the way out a little bit, so it's kind of down to us to still keep a little bit of pressure on to make sure we, you know, don't lose that, you know. That's just at the back of my mind, and that's what motivates me, if anything. So I kind of find
that's
it
a
is
kind
a
of
good
like a
thing to
fear
have.
motivation though, which is
It is a fear motivation, but it also, like, it's a driver. I think it makes me want to do more and make good things I'm proud of, you know. Which
as long as you like get to have a moment to be happy with what you created.
Oh yeah,
rather
man,
than
definitely.
That wasn't enough. Time to the next thing, you know.
No, but it's because it's good that you want to keep it going. So it's like, yeah.
That's a good way of thinking about it. It's like
it's quite
I really
hard
enjoyed
this year because of what's happened. That it feels like everyone's frozen, press the pause mode, and you want to make sure that when you come out of that, you still have the energy you had before. So yeah, time will tell.
I don't think our energy has changed. I will say.
No.
I think
we've kept it up.
I think because we had things around us that were easy access and allowed us to do certain things, we did them. Because it's harder now, we're not doing them. Some people have adapted quite well to lockdown and like found a way around to like do their content again. You know, like the late night shows and stuff like that have just plowed on, found ways around doing it, used the internet. And I mean, there's that mentality of doing it, which is just, we've got to brute force this, guys. We've got to find a way to like continue to do the identical content we did before without lockdown appearing to have affected us at all. But we had big lofty plans and ambitions of like the warehouse, and I think that knocked us for 6 a little bit, whereas like we just got this thing where we have like a big space to like play in it, and we can't do that. And I felt like that not having that was like, well, we should just stream, you know, instead. It's a bit of a blow to our morale to not be able to do that. So, and also, you know, if we're being honest, it's an easy excuse as well to be like, well, we're locked down, so we can't go out, and we'll just stream instead, and it's easy, it's comfortable, and I get that. But it turns out Twitch has also been very good to us. So doing this has kind of reinforced that mentality a little bit. Because, like, well, we're streaming and we're doing fine, so let's just keep doing this. We could have, like, brute forced our way somehow, perhaps, but I think that would have stressed us out. And we would have still been getting the same kind of numbers, and we would have put loads of effort into videos, which would have done similar to reaction videos, you know, all that kind of stuff. So there's all that to contend with. But we'll see. We'll see what happens come the end of July. Whether we get to have some fun again.
Is it June?
End of June, I believe, is when they're
June 21st, is it?
Yeah. That's what they're saying, If the numbers...
Yeah, it might change depending on, effectiveness, I guess, of, like, the actual numbers playing ball rather than just the projected numbers.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of pressure for him to release a roadmap, so I guess we'll see.
Thank you, Wanners. 10 gifties. Good Lord.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Thank you, Gifters.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much also to... Where did I get to? Stabbed Penguin. I read that one, I think. Apollo, 70 months. Oh my God, there's more gifties coming in. Basically, Jesus One, thank you very much for those 3 gift. No, wait. 5 gifties. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
very
just
kind.
Popped up on chat.
Where is I? Apollo, 17 months. Thank you very much. Send your cake, 54 months, saying sup. Argot, thanks for subbing. JR or Junior Fall 349, thanks for gifting a sub. 2 subs, in fact. Thank you. Very kind. Thanks also to Mighty Carrot for subbing. Grouper, thank you for subbing as well. Willies, 3 months. I never get to catch your streams as I'm a teacher, but I've watched you for years, and you've got me through the worst of the times of my life. Big love in it. Thank you very much. I'm glad we helped in some way.
Yeah, with just our silliness.
Yeah, and sometimes our deep personal opinions on things, which get too deep
Well, we
sometimes.
don't do that. Yeah, we don't do that very often. I feel like
No.
it's probably it's something you actually see a lot. Well, you don't see it a lot with certain YouTubers because it's always just over the top positivity, and I think that it's quite nice to be real. And I think we
and I think
probably
that's
aren't as big because we aren't just
it's good to
constantly
ground.
crazy animated and over the top, which just isn't real. People aren't like that.
Yeah, bring a bit of reality back to like the entertainment sphere that is YouTube.
Yeah,
which is like
and that's the
endlessly
thing,
positive.
That's why I was touched on a little bit earlier when I was saying about how we're an old style of YouTubers. Like we are people who literally try and talk like people and try and talk to people watching us
YouTube
like
doesn't
people.
like that.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah,
and
we don't censor ourselves and just
like we're talking as if you're actually in a room with us, as opposed to just like imagine meeting a person doing all the stupid crap you have to do now to be successful on YouTube. Like
I would feel,
and also just having like no relationship with your audience as well. Like there is definitely
avoiding that parasocial element. Which
it's a lot easier to take that stance though.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you don't truly care about the feelings of your audience, or you pretend to, and you detach yourself from it, then it's very easy to sell yourself that notion that you are endlessly positive to your audience. Just a bit of a shill, ultimately.
Yeah, it's like I don't really give a crap about my audience as long as it's like 1 million children who all buy V-Bucks.
Yeah,
is essentially it. You get to be big as well, and it's like,
oh my God!
But hey, there's some amazing
Jangle.
$100 and people like that. Absolutely amazing channels on YouTube.
God,
there's some really, really amazing, huge channels. Thank you for that $100 donation.
That's very generous. Thank you.
Very generous. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not begging for money here. Please don't.
No.
Guilted into it. We're not trying to get money.
No, do not do that.
About our situation, and
thank
everyone's
you very much.
in various hardships over this last year, and we're now starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, which is very exciting, to be honest.
However, maybe an idea that we've had, because there's been 10 years of Hat Films, we're thinking of doing something a bit more special, like on stream soon-ish, depending on the time, and just going for a bit longer, having some milestones maybe that we could reach as like a driver, and like funny things that we could do on those milestones. You guys be up for that? We saw some of our friends doing that on stream recently, and they had a good time doing it, so... Would you guys be up for
did we ask about emotes as well? Whether anyone wanted to suggest various emotes? We have some slots left on the main channel, so we wanted to. Obviously, we got the clown one that Alice made, or Susan made.
Susan. Definitely tech issues. I think needs to be in there. We'll get
tech
that
issues. Yeah.
I'm gonna save this world, by the way.
Yeah,
save it now. I'll just quit it out. Yeah, it should just save.
Yeah, I'm just in the middle of a meadow. Go for it.
Okay. Tech issues. Cool. Yeah, well, we'll gather up some of your ideas. Salmon Boy, yeah.
Yeah, is there not already a Salmon Boy one?
There isn't one.
I guess there's versions of.
Smaff Coin would be quite funny. And maybe the Ross Perroints.
Ross Perroints. I need to come up with like a logo. Someone can come up with a logo.
Yeah. Thank you, basically Jesus One, for 5 gifty subs, by the way. Very, very kind of you. And also Gold Spacer for another 5 as well. All very, very generous. Kimberly, once again, coming in. Look, she's down there. Thank you very much for 10 gift subbies. Insane. So very generous. Thank you very much. Make sure you're thanking the people that give you a free gift sub.
Yes.
If you are one of those people, they are being very generous to you. Thank you.
Can somebody make take a Dorito, like a cheese nacho Dorito, and then put Dorito's face on it, so it looks like a Dorito that also looks like a lizard.
Yeah,
That would be ideal.
that would be quite good. It's quite hard with the tiny pixels.
Yeah.
Boys
You can
making
make it,
out
if you can get
emote.
Trot's face in there.
Do you guys want to try and boys making out emotes? So we each do a kissing face, and if you type it right, we all kiss. Like,
3
how would that work?
emotes.
Maybe like a
You don't
down
have-
kiss.
I don't
Yeah.
know. If you like
Just
that,
like
No,
elongated
shit.
lips.
for the
It's
Like
donuts.
that's gross.
Yeah.
That's so gross. What about cooties? Didn't think of that. That Ida,
Cooties.
thanks for gifting a sub. Thank you to Beak Brie for 5 months on Prime, saying, "Bird, I cat." I don't know. I don't get it. Confused. Thank you to Ali Henny 88 for 42 months, and then JR4349 gifting 5 more subbies. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. And then Mr. Jingle Jangle, thanks it so much again for your hundo, saying, always glad to catch a stream with you guys. Put this towards doing cool this year. It's going straight into
The
my
jet
jet
ski.
ski, I'll be honest.
It's going to the
It's
jet
going to
ski
be
fund, of
straight into the
course.
Chris Trot jet ski fund.
My jet
And we're
ski
going to
fund.
get him a...
Remember, we said we strictly wouldn't film the jet ski either, so it's very much a private venture.
It's my thing. It's my own
It's for
thing.
Trot to do donuts in his pond.
Yes.
Thank you to Zonday for gifting a sub to money_. Thank you very much, Zonday.
Thank you, Sunday.
Selective gifting there. Thank you to Grey Eagle 101 for 2 months on Prime, saying noise. Alarain 1 for 3 months on Prime with all the clown emotes. Thank you. Dan to 96, thanks for 6 months on Prime. And Zinteld, 25 months. Thank you very, very much. And don't forget, tomorrow's a very special because we have a Rocket League tournament hosted by our wonderful friends Stumpy and Cole, who are professional Rocket League casters. They have their friend
Yes, they are.
slash acquaintance slash work colleague, Aaron, I believe their name is, doing all the fancy graphics, team names, brackets, and all that cool stuff that you expect to see on an esports event. This is all going to be hosted on the Yogscast channel, but we'll be streaming our perspective here, so you get to flick between the two if you like. If you want the professional casting, then you want to see what we're shouting about here. Hopefully the Chocolate Boys go all the way, so come support us, please, tomorrow. Same time,
Can
2
the Chocolate
p.m.
Boys do it?
Can
Make
we
sure
do
you
it?
get your scarves
away.
and those things that you spin that make that noise when you spin them.
Yeah,
Those
those things.
Oh,
yeah.
God, just little clacker things, yeah.
Get your
Yeah.
inflatable clappers. Oh my God, Gold Spacer just donated $69.69. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Oh
The
my
magic
God.
numbers. The magic numbers.
Thank you very
Your
much.
vuvuzelas,
Again,
get them out. They say Scratchers Fund. Yeah, there's always a Scratcher Fund.
Oh, I haven't done a scratch.
It's a big investment. Thank you very much, Gold Spacer. That's very
This is my
generous of
stripping
you.
days.
Thanks
since
to
your stripping days. Yeah, Ross. Ross getting them
Singles.
put in his little G-string.
Yeah. Singles only. It's the only way to do it in the UK. We don't have single...
What if you see that they're scratched when they put them in?
handbags.
Do you throw it back at them and get a bouncer to chuck them out?
yeah.
This one's
I take a-
pre-scratched.
I always carry a penny with me as well, so I can scratch it off.
very gross.
Where? Where do you carry the penny?
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, that's the secret, isn't it?
It's
It's all up my nose. That's the...
It can be kept as a secret. Thank you to Brennog Stream, finally, for 5 months. Thank you guys for 10 years. I started watching with Hat Corp, and I still haven't looked outside. Nice.
Oh,
It's a good reference.
Jesus. It's a
Why
long
would you?
lockdown.
Don't look outside.
Jeez,
That's one of
yeah.
the rules of Hat Corp.
That was one... There's so many rules. It's hard to...
There was a lot
remember
of
them all.
rules. We needed a book.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. You've all been very generous today. Please
Yes.
come provide your support to the Chocolate Boys tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Indeed.
Both on Yogs and here. I guess we'll squad stream it or something and have all the teams in a squad. That would be quite cool. And look forward to that. Until then, stay safe, stay frosty. Don't herniate if you stay on the toilet too long. 10 minutes at most. That's
Important,
about
yeah.
it.
Fuck.
Oh, thank you, Allsar000 for gifting a sub just then. Very kind.
Thank you.
Anyway, bye everybody. Who do you want us to raid? Let's have a look. Let's see who we got on our list.
Can you
We
raid Shadow
have
Legend? No, whoops.
Al Smithy, Casual Gamer Guy, Ozzy Fish, Bryony are the ones coming up for me right now. Let us know.
Oh, Casual's practicing Rocket League, Trot.
He doesn't need practice. If
on it
anything,
now.
we should send him some extremely strong tranquilizers that he has to take pre-game.
Yeah.
Like, you
We'll just
know,
tell them
like-
they'll get buzzed for the game, and then
Yeah.
they'll just be
Oh, mate,
like,
just
Oh,
scoff
okay.
a handful of parry. Chuck a handful of paracetamol down your mate. Don't
I'm
do
gonna
that, bro.
do-
It can kill you.
No.
We're gonna do Bree because I realized that it's both Bree and Bryony's like 1 year of Twitch today, and they're
Oh, okay,
celebrating.
cool.
So we'll go to them, go say congrats, and Bree's also in the tournament tomorrow. So
Yes.
wish him bad luck so that we win. Anyway, see you
We're
all
gonna go out
tomorrow.
first round, aren't we? Jesus.
Yeah. Bye everybody. Bye 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 bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.